All right. I never know if I'm live or not. If you guys are here, say hi. Okay. All right. I think I'm good. I think we're good. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Let me see. Okay. Is the mic good? Is everything good right now? Okay, everything's good. It's 2:30 in the morning for you right now. I don't know if I'm worth watching for that. Um, Hi everyone. All right, I'm just gonna wait a little longer for some more people to join. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to stream. Hi from New Zealand. I want to move to New Zealand so bad. Hi from the Philippines. That's where my mom's side of the family's from. I'm half Filipino. Hello. Just got off work. It's crazy how time zones work. Don't you guys think? Isn't it kind of weird? I always it's just kind of crazy because I remember when I did the video with Yuki a while back. I was up at like 2 in the morning to collab with him, and I was like, it's not a problem at all because I wanted to collab. He's like literally one of the people that got me started doing this. But I was like, I forgot how time zones worked, and I was like, this is crazy. 4:30 in Turkey, Argentina, Philippines, UK, Chile, Ohio. I'm sorry. Canada. Damn. Panama. Wow. I still can't believe I have that much of a reach. I don't think I'm that. This is weird to say the least. Anyways, so I don't have a lot. Well, no, I do have stuff planned today. I don't know why I said I don't. I made a bunch of different tier lists that I just wanted to do with you guys. And just like casual stuff. When's the Discord gonna drop? Pretty soon. I think I'll get it together. I don't know, just super busy with stuff, but I definitely want to drop that Discord. We're mutuals on Instagram. Interesting. I don't really keep up with my Instagram right now. I'm just on and off. South Carolina. Nice. Serena Chacha from is Serena Chacha from Panama? A Minecraft server. That might be a good idea. Who on here plays Minecraft? The UK versus the world video. Let me see if I can show it. I don't want to expose too much of it. Basically, it got taken down for a really small part, but that just seems to kind of be the theme with copyright on YouTube. It's really annoying. Okay, here, let me do the streamer stuff real quick. So it got taken down for this small part of the video. I'm not going to play it again because I don't want the stream to get taken down or anything. It's literally just like Cheryl walking in and talking to Blue and Baga. But they'll just select a random clip and say, oh, it's copyrighted when it's not actually. But it's just like a way for them to get the video taken down because you're using Drag Race clips, which it's literally a fucking minefield for Drag Race clips. And I think the only reason that I have been fortunate enough to avoid a lot of it is because of me being signed to a studio. I don't know if that's exactly it, but it seems like they really leave me alone when it comes to that because my studio is kind of affiliated with YouTube, so they're able to deal with copyright a lot better. It's an interesting trade-off because I really like being partnered with a studio because they help me in a lot of ways, with copyright, but also they take a little bit of a cut for monetization, being fully transparent. But it's definitely I think it's worth it, and I've talked to my manager to try and help me figure out what's happening with this copyright stuff because I know people Bussy and like Top RPDR and all the channels, basically anyone who had Drag Race clips and is not like fully partnered with the studio, their shit is gone. They cannot use Drag Race clips without it getting demonetized, them getting a strike, or it just getting taken down. And that's terrifying. And it also sucks because I think Drag Race clips get pushed in the algorithm more, so that's why I've been doing more voiceover as opposed to me being on camera. I like being on camera, but you know, sometimes it gets tiring, and voiceover is just so much easier, especially when I'm living with a roommate. So where am I going with this? So I'm using Drag Race clips, but it's also tough because copyright is a thing, and I've been lucky enough to kind of avoid it so far, but you know, it's still a minefield when it comes to that stuff. I love Bussy too. I would love to do some sort of work with Bussy someday, but I don't really know. It doesn't seem like she's always down to, I don't know. She's in her own space, if that makes sense. Obviously, I'm not saying like she's reserved and like all that. I just think that I don't really know if she collabs with people, but hopefully the UK video will be back up soon. Yeah, I'm signed with Studio 71. Oh, it's the studio that does Trixie and Katya's podcast. Absolutely amazing. It's really great. That's my roommate's Luffy hat. Is it Luffy? I haven't watched One Piece. I'm gonna do collabs eventually, just with school and everything. I don't want to like have people work around my schedule. I think I'm going on, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. They just asked me over Instagram DM. It's probably fine. I'm going on the what was the Sissy That Pod? It's like a Spotify podcast where they recap the episode each week. I think I'm doing that this Saturday. I'm not too sure. So I'm going on that. That's the next collab I'm doing. I'm definitely gonna work with a drag detective at some point. I would love to. We've texted back and forth. They're really sweet. What about a fashion queen? I would love that. Oh, the fashion queen video? Is that what you're talking about? Did Bussy collab with Sibling Rivalry? I know that Monet and Bob have Bussy very much on their radar, because Bussy was keeping up with all the Jamisha and Monet stuff. Yeah, I know I'm going to do the fashion video eventually. I'm doing the Raja one right now. I'm really trying to fine tune it because I want to do it a lot of justice when it comes to especially like the fandom and everything that happened with Raja. Also, I also have a sponsorship on that video coming out. And with that, it's like, I want the video to be so good. Like, I love the quick bites. Quick bites are great. But they're obviously a lot lower effort videos. They do great, and I'm really happy about that. But you know, like, I feel like I can't do as much with them, if that makes sense. Anyways, sorry for all the rambling. Do you guys want to start the tier list right now? Raja O'Hara. All right. So I'll let you guys pick first. I'll let you guys pick. So I have every Rusical from all the international seasons, every Snatch game from all the English speaking seasons. I haven't watched the international seasons yet, and obviously I don't know if I would get the nuances and the references as much. And then I have every single cast song, I think there's 53 of them, which is a lot. I think I want to save that one to the end. So either Snatch games or Rusicals. Which one are you guys thinking so far? Okay, I think I'm seeing a little more Rusicals, so I'm gonna go with Rusical, but don't worry, we'll do both. Stream stuff. Stream professional streamer. There we go. You guys can do this too. It's public. I don't know how. You could just look up every Rusical, I guess. I should probably put Drag Race in that title. It's under my Twitter username. Go follow my Twitter, I guess. JackFed YT. I hate doing all the plug stuff. Okay. Also, I was doing this really quick, so all the pictures might be a little confusing. I'm gonna try and get them in order of season. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Are you guys fine with just like the little, just like the letters, or do you want like fun titles for it? Because it could be either. I don't really know. I think we'll just do the letters. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go in. The only one I was trying to catch up on the international seasons that I haven't seen. So I watched Thailand's, which is right here, and then I watched Holland 1, but I didn't have time. Which one is that? I think this is Italia's. I can't see it. Or no, that might be Espana's. I didn't watch Holland 2 or Espana, I'm pretty sure. I just didn't have time to get to them, but I'll still rank them if you guys can tell me if they were good. But I guess we'll just get started with Bitch Perfect. I'll give you my thoughts and then you guys can just comment them and then we'll come to a conclusion, I guess. The last one was Italia. Okay, cool. So Bitch Perfect was one of the first ones. It was one of the first things that was posted on Logo that they were kind of completely okay posting. Like, it felt like they were, you know, my whole era video and all that. It felt like for a while they were not really comfortable posting a lot of their clips, but Bitch Perfect has been up for years. So I've watched this one religiously. I think everyone did pretty good. If I can, I want to post, or okay, I'm going to do something really quick. Oh, what is going on? I can react to like small parts of it probably without getting completely caught, hopefully, dear Lord. I always think about this moment in it. So like you get, where's Chi Chi at when she's like upside down? Literally. Sorry guys, give me a sec. I'm not a good streamer. Okay, so you hear the little metal sound, like, so that's normally they use that sound for like a trick or something like crazy, but then when they did it with Kimchi, where was it? Right here. You know how Kimchi is like not the best runway walker, not the most coordinated.
Battling each other, aren't we all just men's and wigs?
Can I get a name, man?
So
Can I get a name, man?
I feel like it's shady where they did it with Kimchi doing a little spin because they were like, oh, can she spin? Okay, am I out of the? Is that a stretch, or do you think that I don't know if that's stretching it or not, but I always think about this moment when she's like,
wigs.
Can I get a name?
They're like, oh no, big trick coming, and she just spins because it's fucking Kimchi. Like, that might be a little out of pocket. I'm sorry, I love Kimchi, but I just think about that a lot. I think this is the first musical that they did that was what's it called? It was like RuPaul songs, but just like covered. And I think that it's very much, I don't know, I really like it. I think it's, what are you guys thinking? It's like either A or B. It might be B, because like Pitch Perfect, I don't know, it was good. Yeah, what are you guys thinking? Because like Chi Chi killed it. I think all of Chi Chi's team really killed it. A, B, B. I'm going to put it in B for now. B for Bitch Perfect. Because it was really good. But like, aside from Chi Chi's team, I don't remember who was the team captain. Was it Robbie? Whatever the other team was. All I remember is like, has Bob ever worn like a blonde wig aside from that? Because Bob's blonde wig in that, I remember that. Let me go back to lo-fi just so I have like things. It's gonna be loud now. Sorry, give me a second. So yeah, I'm gonna go with B. It's S through D. Yeah, Bob in the blonde wig. That's what I remember about the other team. Okay, so next we have Share the Rusical, which that's an interesting one because I think Share the Rusical is pretty decent for the most part. Like, I like that they sang live, but also it's tough because they had to do a Cher impersonation, which obviously Cher has a very iconic voice, but if you can't get that down, Also, I just don't like the fact that they put Monet, like, I know they were making a joke about cultural appropriation, but they set Monet up with that. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, why would they, like, put her in that without, like, they knew that would be, like, bad and it taken out of context. Cameron was great. Cracker was really good. I can't really remember Aquaria's. I thought Monet did good aside from the fact that they put her in like a headpiece. Asia, that was rough to watch. Was the Vixen was in this? That was when the Vixen and Asia lip synced against each other. I remember like Asia kind of, I know she messed up, but then she like saved it by like having that little, I screwed up the words. That was funny. Aquaria had that one joke with the costume. I can't see myself putting it higher than C, and I think that's pretty fair. It's like, I don't think it's one of the worst. It's just like, none of them were really Cher aside from Cameron, and Cracker was funny, but I didn't really see Cher in that. It was like way too much. So I'm gonna do C. C for Cher. God, okay. Yeah, it's not bad. There's just a lot better ones, and I think that them having to do the Cher voice along with like all the moves and everything, that's too much, you know? Okay, so next, Glamazonian Airways. To be honest, I always forget this one exists, but I don't think it's terrible. It's just like, after Shade the Rusical, what were they doing? Like, what was the point of doing like a skit thing? A lot of people are saying D, C. It's like, okay, so yeah, Katya bombing, that was, I shouldn't say that with plain stuff. Okay, Katya doing bad. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. Katya doing bad with that, or like just not knowing the words, that was really hard to watch. And who did good? Jasmine did good. I remember like the don't touch the pie. I forgot what it was. Kasha did really good. And then I think Ginger won this because she was team captain. I don't like Rusicals where they have like team captains for it. I just think that there's only like one or like two possible winners with that. So I think Kasha did great, but giving Ginger the win and just like, it's like barely even a Rusical. It's like a bunch of little sketches that they did. The concept is cute. The outfits are really cute, but I'm going to put it in D. Yeah, I'm going to put it in D because I just think that after Shade the Rusical, it's kind of a disappointment and there's not a lot to it. Like, if you're not going to laugh at the concept in the first half, you're not really going to enjoy the second half either. So I'm going to say D for now, but we can always move them around a little bit later. Let's see. When you go back to that episode after a long time, it's iconic. Interesting. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm going to add one more tier then. We'll do F tier. And we'll make it... No, ew. What's like the next... Yeah, sure. We'll do F tier for the absolute worst. It's forgettable. There's not a lot going on if you don't enjoy it from the start, but like Kasha did great. I love Kasha. And that's about it. I don't remember Jaden in it that much, to be honest. But I love Jaden in general, so I will take your word for it. Okay, so next we have All-Star 6 halftime show performance. This is tough. Like, is it like top tier, or is it like A, like top of A? Because it's either top of A or S. Because the top, I genuinely don't think there was a bad performer in this. Just people kind of got shafted a little bit. Like Raja got shafted with the choreography, and I think the worst performer was Eureka, but they still did great. Like they were still really good. I want to say, I'm gonna say A, but I mean I could watch TKB's Beyonce like over and over and over again. Like that was jaw dropping. That alone makes it A, and then everyone else kind of keeps it there. You know what I mean? Like if there were people who were bad, I think it could be moved down. But everyone did like a solid job. I thought when they were doing the judging, I thought Akira would be high and Eureka would be no. Eureka would be low, but they had it switched around, and I was like, really? I just think Akira was like done dirty that whole season, to be honest. I thought, and another thing, like Scarlett did great on a choreography challenge. That could have easily been a storyline for the episode, but they did not do it. It felt like they didn't want to push a storyline with Scarlett or just push storylines overall, so they just had the great performers be in the top because they were great, and not be like, look, Scarlett, you did so good, you deserve that top spot. I don't know. That's just what I think. But I mean, yeah, TKB alone pushes this so high. I mean, Jan's great too, but I've seen Gaga done before. I've never seen Beyonce done like that. And even like Yara serving absolute like body choreography. Like, yeah, her face wasn't the best, but like she was still Shakira. You know, you still know that Shakira. Again, the only one that I didn't really know was Eureka. Like, I didn't really think that screamed Madonna. I thought that screamed Eureka doing her their famous high kicks in a Madonna outfit. You know what I mean? But again, it wasn't bad. But they were also kind of shafted a little bit because they were on that tiny platform, so they couldn't move that much. So I think it's A. Okay, next we have History of the World. And I think this one is also going to be kind of contentious a little bit. I don't know what you guys are going to say for this. I think it's iconic because it's lasted this long. So there's a lot of... Okay. Wow. This is interesting. It's a little spread out. I'm seeing A's, B, a couple C's, damn, and some S's. Interesting. Okay. Oh, true. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that my camera was blocking it. Okay. We'll just... Why am I trying to make myself smaller? I'll just go to this side. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. I didn't even know that was happening. I'm going to put it at low A for now, and here's why. It's rigged. It's rigged as all hell. It's iconic as all hell. Like, you remember the insanely memorable performances, and you just kind of forget about the forgettable ones. There's not a bad performance in it. I just don't really vibe with the idea that it was pre-selected and they kind of had their verses written around them. Like, I know that if Tatiana made it past Snatch Game, she would have gotten Joan of Arc, and like that was really cool. But it's like, with these pre-written ones, they're not always going to be so consistent. So people like Alyssa and Detox got things that were really suited for them, and then Katya got Princess Di, which is like, what do you like? What do you really do with that? Like, Princess Di is, you know, an icon, but I don't know how you make her funny. And also, like, giving Ginger the Russian one instead of Katya, like, that doesn't really make sense. But Katya was just kind of done dirty. Who else? No, and then Alaska. I mean, the whole Alaska thing with her messing up her choreography and then not really getting called out for it. Weird. It was weird, but I don't think like her choreography wasn't like bad to the point where you could really clock it unless you were looking for it. I don't think it was great, and like she missed some of the words, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's just iconic. It's iconic for a reason, you know. Like, Jeremy did great, Ginger did great. I'm just rehashing what I said in my video the other day. And then Detox and Alyssa, and then even like Alaska, I don't think did bad. And I can't forget about Roxy. Roxy did good too, but again, like, you can't really do a lot with Roxy's character. It was funny, or no, it was like well choreographed, but like it wasn't like funny, if that makes sense. It was Ginger and Katya in the bottom. and Jeremy and Detox were in the top. No, not Jeremy. Sorry, Alyssa and Detox were in the top. Oh yeah, I forgot about her padding. Her padding was suspicious. That's what was very interesting. Her padding was not the best. Alaska's wasn't. Also, I don't know why they clocked Katya, but then completely just like smiled and nodded that Detox's thing was neon. Like, I don't think they had those types of colors back in France back then, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Avita, thank you. Okay, I think low A for now. Kardashians, the unauthorized Rusical. I kind of regret not talking about this one in the video, but this was like the telltale sign that parts aren't written equally. Black China, like, do I need to say any more? Like, I don't know. It's either, I want to say, wow. Oh, wow. A lot of you guys are saying C. I was going to say A or B. Damn. Okay. The parts weren't written equal. There were two groups of three, the sisters and Lindsay, Brittany, and holy shit, who's the third one? There's another one, I can't remember. And then there was another pair of Kylie and Kendall. Paris, thank you. So it's like, how are any of those people going to stand out, aside from, I guess, Peppermint standing out because she was like, I don't know, Peppermint's I thought that the group of three, they were funny, but like the sisters, like, obviously they weren't written to win. The other two sisters, the Jenners, they weren't written to win. So it's like either Blac Chyna or Chris, and maybe Kim, but Cynthia did that with Kim, so not great. And I mean, Chris, I thought that even with Alexis's runway, I think that she could have won, but I don't know if they were like looking at her to win. So obviously, like, Blac Chyna was great. Like, it was written to win. It was funny. It was, I mean, and Shay killed it, but anyone could have killed it with that role because it was a very like show-stopping role. So I don't know. I'm gonna put it in C because I think a lot of you guys are thinking that, but it's like a high C, and then we'll change it later if we need to. Eureka was they were North. At the end, they came out with the crutches and everyone surrounded them, and they were like, "Oh, it's the future." Kind of weird. Like that the ending. I don't think the writing was as strong as it could be. So yeah, I think a C is actually. Yeah, you guys are right. I think a C. I mean, should we even do this one next? Like, I've already sang my praises for Madonna the Rusical. Like, like there's like, you cannot, like, I'm sorry. It's S. S because of the performances. All the performances were amazing, but also S because the vibes were just so good that episode. Rue was cheering on the girls. AOC was there for some reason instead of in the political one. Like, that was weird. Any performance could have won it. All the girls absolutely killed it. So good. I don't know. It's catchy. I could literally listen to it as like actual music. I have before. It's just, they were like on top of their game here. Everyone did so good. Jamal choreographed it. It's like, it's perfect. Like, if I want to show someone a Rusical, this is it. I don't, like, again, I'm not even the biggest fan of Madonna, and I still understood it. I still got the references that I needed to get from it, and I was just thoroughly entertained all the way through. Jada was robbed, honestly. Who were the top three? Jan, Gigi, and Crystal. I thought Crystal was funny, but I think Jada should have been there instead. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I like Widow's Part 2 a lot. yeah, there's, I don't know. It's just I can't see anything as good as this. Well, actually, we'll see. But before I move on, what am I saying? Who did you think was gonna win between Gigi and Jan? Who do you think should have won, Gigi or Jan, or Jada? You could also say Jada too. It's really split. Okay. Controversial, I guess. I'm seeing a little more Gigi. I thought Jan should have won. I think it could have gone either way. I thought that Jan's... I know Yuki always talks about how Jan's outfit is a costume. I didn't love Gigi's outfit, you know? I thought it was like obviously great presentation. Gigi, anything Gigi does is amazing. But Jan's just had a little more, I don't know, it was like more recognizable. I enjoyed it more. But I don't know. Jan wasn't giving Madonna. I could see that too. And this is why it's like been a debate for so long, because they both absolutely served it, and it just kind of comes down to your own opinion on it. I get that though. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just like the whole storyline was set up for Jan to win, but then like you got that iconic moment, and I think that's what they wanted us to get out of it. So yeah, if Gigi wins, I mean, I'm happy with that too. Double win would have been cool to see also. The runway was the Michelle Visage runway. Gigi had those crazy nails on. And then Jan had the flight attendant outfit from Glamazon. Speaking of, Gigi did look amazing though. Okay. So next, how many of you guys have seen Holland? Like season 1 of Holland? Because I haven't seen it yet, but I watched the Rusical for it. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I think it's an easy A. I have it. Okay, I might be breaking a couple rules here, but give me a sec. Is this it right here? Okay, hold on. I am just gonna go to Janie's part really quick. I have this just in case I need it for a video. YouTube, please don't
Dit is
kill
voor
me.
jou een grote trip, voor mij nou niet bepaald, helaas. Jij krijgt fashion, let en hip, en ik krijg pils en plomp en kaas. Dat strak beetje dwang, zoals een Argentijn ze doet. Met de tango,
Here, hold on.
ik wind je om mijn vinger, ik verleid je en vervloek je. Ik wind je om mijn
There we
vinger, hoppa groeit iets in je broekje. Deze tango doet je smachten, en dit is maar het begin. Ik wil niet te lang meer wachten op de titel koningin.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna show just in case. Absolutely amazing. I thought Abby also did amazing too. Now it's been 2 musicals now that I've seen Janie in. Absolutely, like, not like you cannot top her. Like her, oh my god, I cannot, like, she's so good. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. All of the girls really turned it. I thought Envy did great. I forgot the last one who was there. Mama? Wait, no, I can't remember. Janie's just like, Janie ate. Janie was so amazing. So I know a lot of you guys haven't seen it, and I think that's what it... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bump my mic like that. And that might be what it's like, but I think that it's a solid A. I don't know a lot about Maxima. Obviously, I'm not from the Netherlands, but as just a piece of musical art, I very thoroughly enjoyed it. And Janie is like half of the reason why. Oh my god. Excuse me. All right. So next we have Moulin Rouge. What do you guys think? SSA, lots of S's and A's. I'm just gonna pull something up really quick. I just want to watch Deja's part again. I'm gonna be honest.
Treat men like the dogs they are, and if they try to bite me, tie them up in the yard. I don't take no shit, I don't play no games. No Monopoly board, I want whips and chains. Like, do it just like that. Move it just like that. Walk on his back like my name, click clack.
I mean, I love Deja so much that, oh my god, y'all can't, oh my god, camera work, playing to the camera, just, oh my god, everything was so right. I mean, obviously, I think that overall Camden deserved that win, but if we're talking about like a condensed, like in a vacuum, 15-second performance, Deja, oh my lord, my mouth dropped. Deja Cat, yeah, I see it. That, I mean, like, she was Lil Kim in it, and I didn't, up until Deja, I didn't really get that. Like, again, it was like hard to read. I now understand, like, I think that Daya did great. Daya was just like kind of the glue. She had a small part, but she killed it, and she was being Pink, which is ironic because she did Pink for her talent show. But where was I going with this? I didn't understand that she was Pink up until Deja did Lil Kim, and I was like, oh my god, this is Lady Marmalade. I'm so stupid. So good. I love Deja so much. I'm thinking another, I don't know yet, because it just came out. There was not a weak link. There was not a weak link at all. But high A, y'all thinking high A? It's just like the Bosco didn't do great. Only she didn't do bad, obviously. I don't think anyone did bad. It was just like she could have done so much more with it, and there was a lot of Bosco in it. So I don't think it's an S. I think it's an A. What's an S? Madonna's an S right now. Madonna's the only one in S right now. Mid A. A little behind the scenes tea from what I've heard. I'm going to put it below Maxima just in case. Yeah. They had the weekend to rehearse it, which is unlike a lot of the other Rusicals, so that's why it came out looking so good. They really like had the time to like understand the choreography and learn it. So people like who were struggling like in choreography, like I guess Angeria a little bit, she like turned it out because she understood it and was able to practice the whole weekend. So where did I get the tea from? I think they talked about it at Roscoe's. They had the stream or something. I don't know what it is about the cameraman this season, but that man needs a raise. He needs a little kiss on the mouth. I don't know. Or she. I don't know. They are killing it. I do not spoil anything. I do not spoil anything that I do not like spoilers. I think since season 12, the camera work has been amazing. I'm that bitch. First like time I was like, oh, the camera work, whoa. This is cool. Like when Widow did the split and then like a minute immediately went into the camera. Like that camera work, stunning. So good. Okay. Gotta move on. Okay, maybe we don't have to move on because of the next one. Farmer Rusical. What do you guys think? Lots of Fs, lots of Fs. Yeah, I think that's an easy one. It's okay. It's like Glamazon, but Glamazon was a little funnier. Like both of these, the concept of them just doesn't work for a challenge on Drag Race because it's like I feel like it's a challenge that's designed to pick off someone who's already fading into the background. Like other challenges like Madonna, they have their own number. But here in these two, they're like playing all these random characters and it's so hard to follow. And then you're told Calorie Kardashian is fading into the background and it's like, yeah, well, everyone was, you know, like no one could really thrive and it's also just not funny. Conflama was funny. That's about it. Trying to think what else, like the ending with the pill, the anal option, like that's not that funny to me. Like they do that joke a lot. That it was already like completely played out by the time they were doing that. So I can't justify putting it any higher. Concept, it was bad. Andy Cohen was there for no reason. I'm glad the Vixen won because she like was able to make her team like funny with what they got, but everyone was just at such a disadvantage. She don't want no big pill. Yeah, that's actually interesting because it worked for Bitch Perfect, but then it didn't work for either of these two. I think it's just because Bitch Perfect, their characters were different, where it's like they had the preppy group and then the like more I don't even know how to describe them group, and like that's obviously what the characterization was already there, you know what I mean? But other way, zoom in the screen a little bit. Yeah, got you. Is that better? It's probably a lot better, actually. I apologize. Yeah, I think that there was just a lot more characterization here. And then here, these two, it's like a mess. I don't even know how to put it. Okay, next. Oh, this is a good one. I know UK is definitely a higher viewership when it comes to this stuff. So what do we think of Rats the Rusical? Lots of B's, A's, couple S's, A's. Is it up on YouTube? It isn't. It's just the Candy's Alien Judy version. I'll pull it up just so we can watch the last part. I hope it's there. No, Candy's Alien Judy. Oh wait, just kidding. Is it here? Oh, it is. Okay, okay.
Death drop.
Shablam.
Let me just feel you.
I mean, so funny. I think that Veronica and Tia obviously like crushed it. I think Tia kind of deserved that win almost, but I don't know. It might just be the placement of Veronica's number because it was just like halfway through. But they both ate. Veronica sounded great too, and Tia sounded great too, but I think it came down to the runway, and Tia's runway was interesting to say the least. Ellie should have been in the bottom. I don't think she should have been in the bottom. I think her runway would have saved her, but that's what put her in the top. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I think they just really wanted to push Ellie that whole season. I didn't think Taste deserved bottom, to be honest. But we got Memory out of it, so you can't. I don't know. You really can't complain when it comes to that. I'm seeing a lot of B's. Damn. I'll put it in B for now, just for you guys. A lot of people are saying, like, mad that Cher is so low. We'll re-rank them at the end. I'm gonna put it in B for now, but we can rank them later, okay? Next. Okay. Anyways, next. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about Shade the Rusical. It's tough. It's tough because it's like the nostalgia thing, the nostalgia of it. There are so many problems with it because there's only like 3 or 4 characters that could kind of win. Like, who was high with Adore and Courtney? Dayla. Which, like, I guess, yeah, like, even Dayla, like, she characterized herself well. And she was a team captain, so I guess that gave her some brownie points too. But it's like, is it really that, like, I don't know. It was only between the 2 singers, and they did it because they had 2 singers on the show. Like, it was so pre-planned. But I don't care. Like, I don't care because it's Shade the Rusical. Like, I can watch it forever because we've known it forever. And again, it's literally, Shade the Rusical is the reason that we do Rusical every year now. Like, there's no stopping, or I don't know. It's just iconic. And it's an original story too, I think. Tell me if it isn't. Let me know if it is an original story, but I think it is for the most part. It's probably based off of something, but for the most part, it's original. So it just set the foundation for so many things. And the voices, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I get it stuck in my head, and that's when you know it's like, that's when you know it's iconic. I was thinking about putting Black Swan on here, but I would put it at B. I'll just say that. I would put it at a B tier. No more, no less. And then, yeah, I have Canada's. I don't know where it went. It's right here. Yeah, so I think it's just an S. I can't think of putting it any lower because it is just the classic, the absolute classic. Okay, next we have social media. I went in on this. I went in on it really bad, but I was more on the structure of it. Individual performances, there were some good ones, guys. I'm thinking one of these two. Leaning more towards this. Only because it's, like, not funny. But then, like, you know, the theater side of me is like, oh my god, they did Cell Block Tango. And oh my god, they did Don't Rain on My Parade. And Rose killed it. Tina killed it. Utica did good. Denali and Mick did good. And then the rest, like, it's just, I don't know. So I'm going to put it in D. Only because I didn't really vibe with it. I could see why people enjoy it. I just don't think it's for me. I didn't think, I liked Elliot's thing because it's obviously supposed to be Billie Eilish. And with what Elliot was given, it was kind of cool. And it was, yeah, it's just a strange part. And I think Elliot did the most. She did the best with it out of everyone. Like, I think she would be the only one to play it because she can actually dance. And they were just giving her a weird role. But again, it was written by not Gen Z, so it was really cringy to me. So, yeah. Def do D, but follow your heart. Yeah, I think I'm going with D because it's just, yeah, I can't justify putting it above any of these. Yeah, D. Okay. Another one that you guys probably haven't seen, unless you're like really, really into Drag Race, it's Thailand's Rusical. Do you guys know anything about it? I watched it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And it's, I'll show a small part of it again. Let me do the streamer thing. Oh, there I go. Okay. I always forget where to move. Okay. So I'll show the ending, I guess.
ได้เกิน
Okay, but I'm just showing you that small part. I think it's an S, to be honest. Mostly because most musicals done on the main stage. That wasn't. It was done in like a warehouse or something. I don't really know where it was done, but it let them be a lot more creative, give them a lot more space to like run around. They were like jumping on this bed and like pushing each other off of it. Like, it was just wonderful. Like, I think that they were so insanely charismatic, so filled with energy. I think that it's an easy S. Maybe even above Shade. Because didn't really know what to look for, because I was focusing on like reading the lyrics, but also watching their performances. But none of the performances seemed bad, but I didn't really know what to look for with them, because I think that, you know, regardless, there's a lot of difference in culture when it comes to acting, so you don't know like what's a great performance for a different culture. But I think that the performance was really good. I was entertained, so I think it's an S. Yeah, so now we have Trump. I read some comments on my video that helped me see it a little better. Obviously, again, it's my opinion when it comes down to it, so I didn't think it was that funny. But other people who may be more into the Trump administration when it comes to like clowning on them, obviously I don't think a lot of people who support Trump watch Drag Race, but people who know like a lot about who's the character that like Raja played, who was on Celebrity Big Brother with Ross. Like people, I knew Betsy DeVos and Kellyanne Conway a little bit, but I only know the character Omarosa. Thank you. I only know the character from like SNL, so like I was happy with how they characterized them, but it's because I was happy with how, like, them being close to SNL. But I don't know. I thought the music was like catchy in parts too. Like when they were like all leaned over on each other and they were like Trump or Rump or whatever, that I thought that was catchy. It's very divisive because people are either going to hate it or love it. I'm seeing a lot of D's, but I think I'm gonna go with C, honestly. But then again, can I put it lower than Glamazon? No. Which one do you think is lower, guys? Social media or Trump? Social media is worse. Okay. I'm going to move this one up to C then. No, I'm going to keep it at D for now. We'll fix it at the end. Okay, so everyone's saying social media is worse. Interesting. I didn't think people hated that one that much, but I understand why. Okay, next we have Under the Big Top. People in my comments were really like, why aren't you talking about Under the Big Top? Like, where is this? Ginger did eat, by the way, sorry. People, wow. And it's like, yeah. I don't, for some reason, like, I can't remember it aside from like, wow, oh my god, you guys fucking love it. Cynthia did great. Eve is iconic. Eve is absolute, like, I still like catch myself like, excuse me, sorry, singing the little part of that. And I thought Pythia did great. I think Gia did good. I don't really think that, wow, all of you guys are saying S, or a lot of S at least. It's like, again, the issue with Under the Big Top, well, no, it's not even an issue because there's not a ton of groups. There's just that one group of three with Suki, OCN, and it was either Stephanie or Adriana. I can't remember. No, Adriana was, I can't remember who else was it. Kendall did good. Yeah. I'm going to throw it in A for now. I don't really think I can justify putting it above these. I could put it above this because I thought the performances overall were better. Like, the characters were iconic and herstory, but I think the performances, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think Pythia, they did so good. So if you all right, we'll circle back around on this one. It's great. It's really good. I'm glad that they sang live, but yeah, we'll circle back around because I could move it up. I could definitely move it up. Okay, so now we have the West End Wendy's. West End Wendy's. I'm thinking B. And it's because I can't remember anyone aside from Pangina and Janie. Who did? Hold on. I'm trying to remember now. No, okay, I remember everyone. For a role that was so hyped up, for Juju, the Liza role, she didn't do a lot with it, unfortunately. And then Jimbo, that was hard to watch. Blue did good. And obviously Pangina and Janie knocked it out of the park. Again, Janie with these Rusicals, so good. And who's the last one? Baga was there. Baga was definitely there. I didn't really get who's the, oh my gosh, who is the Hairspray character? I can't remember who she was even trying to, I don't know, Tracy. Like, oh, Mo was only forgettable because she forgot, or she couldn't do a cartwheel. You know what I mean? Or like she did a cartwheel in rehearsal, but then she messed it up, and I was like, damn. But let me tell you, in that rehearsal, when she did that cartwheel, I gasped, audibly gasped. I was so happy. So yeah, I just think it might just, the wound might be fresh, but there was so much setup for Baga being all pissy, and then Juju like being like, I can do this role, and then neither of them did good, so it just kind of put a meh taste in my mouth for the West End Wendy's, to be honest. Yeah, so I think I could even move it. I feel I'd rather have one of these two be up there, something like that. I think that's better, honestly. I'm gonna go with that for now, guys. Okay. So next, Divas Live. What do we think of Divas Live? Seen B's, C's, couple A's. I think this one is also going to be very, very spread out. Because you either love it or you don't really remember it. And I think the only people who really love it are the ones who love Dela. And I guess Shangela. It was rigged as hell, and that's what kind of keeps me from putting it very high, to be honest. I think it's B. I think it's a good B, like a something like that. Yeah, no, yeah. Because Dela did amazing. I thought Trixie did good, and then Shangela did good. But again, Shangela and Dela ate it because it was written to be funny, and then someone like Thorgy got nothing. Thorgy like wasn't funny, but that's not her fault. And then Aja did great. Aja did really, really good too. But then like you have Kennedy not doing great. Oh, Chi Chi did good too. I guess no, most of them did pretty good, but Milk and Kennedy didn't do that good. And then BB was apparently high. I don't really see why BB was high, but I thought BB's was a good safe performance, but they seem to really, really enjoy it. So what do I know? It should be between social media and Trump. I don't see that. BB the mole. Chi-Chi was in bottom 3. I don't remember that. What was the runway for that episode? Who went home? Who went home? Thorgy went home. Oh, it was the redemption one. What did Chi-Chi redeem? Oh, Chi-Chi, was it her, it was her neon one? It was the neon one. Let me... No, wait, I'm sorry, guys. I'm lost. Redemption. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think Chi-Chi should have been low for that. For sure not. Weird placements for all, like, to be honest. And yeah, Aja's redemption, like, there's no touching that. So I think it's a solid B. I haven't seen these two, but I put them on just in case you guys want to rank them. So going off of this, do y'all think that anything should be moved up or down? Vegas Live is in the cast songs. I put it in there because they did have little verses that they wrote themselves. Mulan should go up. Under the Big Top should go up. Justice for Pharma, I can't. Airways should be C. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys. So if I do something like this. No, I can't move that down. Canada higher than Shade? You think so? I don't want to watch the whole thing, obviously. What is... Is this to get around copyright?
How hard it was to make them laugh. find your shtick. You are putting on a show after all.
I got a trick up my sleeve. I stuck at the crowd will be leave, but I keep them guessing. As you learn your lesson. Now we pause for the big reveal, and you never saw it coming, baby. Up my sleeve another something, maybe. You were gooped and gagged, and you can't believe it. Now here's another one, and you didn't see it coming. No, you didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. Pause for the big reveal.
Okay. I mean, y'all go follow Eve on Twitter. Amazing. I'm gonna put it an S. I think, yeah. Because the bad performances, well, that was, I think, the worst performance. But what was... Oh my god, Eve's runway was so good. That's what saved her. Oh my god, so good. That's definitely what saved her. Okay. I think I'm good at keeping it at this. Do you think Cher should be B or C? What do you guys think? Okay, which West End Wendy's or Cher for B? Because I'm good switching one of them, or switching them, if you guys want. I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna keep it this way then. All right. So this is it. This is the ranking for the gig, and I guess I'll save and download it. March stream. Cool. Okay. So yeah, so this is it. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. I need a... What am I doing? Hello? Jack, what are you doing? Okay. I just put a slow mode on to make sure people aren't spamming too much, just because it's hard to keep track. All right. So how was that? Was that fun, guys? I hope you guys had a good time with that one. I'm going to take a little sec to regroup before we go into the next one. How's everyone's night going? Or day, or wherever it is, whatever time it is in the world for you? Doing good, doing good. You got a house today? Damn. Will Smith punched Chris. Was this at the Oscars or something? How's school? School is good. My hat looks stupid right now, but then my hair looks even worse. I'm gonna charge my phone. I will be right back, guys. I'm dropping in viewers. Yeah, my hair looks so weird right now. Okay. Y'all have any questions for me before we go on to the next, whatever it's called, tier list? What's my ethnicity? I am half Filipino, half white. Yeah, crazy. How much can I bench? I don't bench. I am bad at benching. Probably like 60. Is that high or low? A good amount. I can bench a good amount. I do have a trick up my sleeve. I play Smash, Mario Kart, Pokemon, all that. Can I punch the ghost like George's? I don't, like, how does she do it? Hold on. Let me take my headphones off. I'm just going to sit in the chair and do it. Like that. Oh my god, that was a lot. Favorite Pokemon game? Black 2 and White 2. I want to start streaming video games if you guys would be down for that. But what am I saying? My computer is good for streaming this. Streaming games, it's kind of laggy, so I'm going to upgrade my computer once I get a good amount of money from all my social media stuff, I guess. I keep him guessing. I have a dog. I don't have my phone with me. I don't have pictures of my dog on my computer. His name is Henry. Am I taller than Georges? I am 5'11". On a good day, 6 foot in shoes. I don't even know if you could see me. Hello. Top 4 of season 14. I'd have to say Camden, Willow, Deja, Daya now. Love Bosco, love Angeria. They'll probably make it to the top. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, to be honest. I think Tace would win in a lip sync between Vanity and Tace. I hope Deja wins the roast, but it most likely is going to be Willow, if I were to guess. I'm ready for the all-winner season. I'm excited for the all-winner season. Spoilers, sorry. Do I think track record counts towards winning the season? I don't think track records mattered for a little while. I don't think it's mattered since like fucking Manila back in season 3. It matters when it comes down to how. No, actually, track record doesn't matter. It's all about story and who would be the most fitting winner for that season. Yeah. Celebrity crush. Tom Holland. I'm literally blanking so hard right now. I'll just say Tom Holland. Who do I want to win season 14? Willow, probably. I think Willow's very, very, very strong. What's up, Zach? I didn't know you were in here. I will play Cool Math games for my first stream. Trade of the season, Alyssa or Bosco. Both gorgeous. I'm a Libra. I don't have any Libra things on me right now. I have this little necklace, but it's like all tangled up. Hold on. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Libra thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move on to the next tier list just so we can keep a little pacing in the stream. So next I'm going to do every Snatch game because fun times. We'll go like that, and then we'll go like little bit like that. And then, cool. Okay. This one is a little more organized, but I want to start off with the the main series seasons first. So, because it's just easier going in order like that. So, yeah, we already know where season 14 is going. Where is season 14? Hello? Wait, where is it? Did I know it? What? Where did it? Hold on. Stop the gig. Because I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 9. I'm so lost. Okay, I don't have season 14 on here because I'm stupid. It's F. It's F tier. Well, we can just put that in F. I'll add it later at the end. But like, oh shit. But it's F tier, guys. I know it's extremely shocking for me to say that, but it is F tier. Okay. So let's go through with Snatch games and sorry, I'm lost again. Okay. So I'm gonna go in order of seasons first. So I'm gonna start off with season 2. Where would you guys put season 2? Because I have my thoughts, but I'm gonna keep them to myself. How am I ranking it? Good question. I think I'm ranking it based on how funny it was, like the high highs and the low lows. Like, I think season 2 is a pretty good Snatch game because I don't remember a lot of the bad performances, but for not knowing literally at all what Snatch game is supposed to be, it's pretty good. Like, Tatiana and Pandora both killed it for not knowing like what Snatch game is supposed to be, like how funny you're supposed to be, like how are you supposed to characterize these people, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a B, you know, because like Tatiana was so good at Britney, like that is, she played Britney so well. Money, honey. And then like Sonique was the first casualty, unfortunately, but yeah, I think it's a B because like they didn't know what Snatch game was and they still did a really good job. Try not to spam in the chat. If you have one answer, I don't need to see it a lot of times. Okay, so next we have season 3, which I also have a lot of thoughts on, but I'll let you guys do it first. Oh. Okay. I say D because I think Stacy did great. I think Stacy was really funny. Stacy, I think, knocked it out of the park. Everyone else who was funny, Yara, but not because her character was funny. It's because it's Yara who's just funny on her own. Raja had one funny joke that she just repeated. It's just forgettable or bad. Like, I thought that Mariah's was not great. Who else? Who was in the bottom with Mariah for that? I can't. Who did Shangela play? Shangela should kill Snatch game. Delta. Yeah, Delta. Oh, Delta was Cher, right? No, she wasn't. She was not Cher. That was not. She did not even play Cher. Shangela was seen as her. I do not remember that at all. It's forgettable or really bad. Which sucks, but at least Stacey did good, but I can't justify putting it any higher. Next we have season 4. Season 4. Season 4. I know I say redacted for things. I'm just going to say Sharon because it's easier. People were like, how are you going to review season 4 if you can't even say Sharon's name? And it's like, guys, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like, Sharon did great. Chad is literally a Cher impersonator. Willem was funny. Latrice was funny at the beginning and then obviously got pissed off. Dita was funny. I thought Dita was pretty funny, and literally was surrounded by chaos. So for what Dita was surrounded by, she did a good job. So I C for Cher again. Like, Chad ate it. Chad was so good. But I don't know if I could put it. But then again, like, I can't put it in C, because this was the start. This set so many foundations. Because, okay, Tatiana, great characterization, like, yeah, but great. Chad as Cher is one of the top notch, like, literally unbeatable Snatch Game performances, because Chad did so much with it. Chad, wig changes, yeah, no, this has to be at least a B. And it was the first Snatch Game where they were really interacting with each other. Like, I don't think there was another Snatch Game before this where they were, like, really, like, interacting and all that. So I think that this just set up a lot of what Snatch Game could be. Having, like, yeah, no, I mean, Chad was Cher. Chad, like, embodied Cher, and obviously Chad was going to do that. So Chad about to die, so Jack put it in B2. Yeah. There was a lot of bad too, but that's also kind of what makes it iconic in a way, which is, it's bad, but is that what Jiggly said? Snooki wants smush smush. I really don't even know what Jiggly was saying. Okay, yeah, it's a B. It's a B. Okay. So next we have season 5. Okay. Who okay. So it was Roxy, Alaska, and Jinx who were high. And then Detox, Lanesha, and someone else who were low. And then Alyssa literally, oh my god. Who did Coca play? Do you guys remember? Ivy was in the bottom? For Marilyn Monroe? Oh, Coca did Janet? Oh, damn, I don't even remember that. I hate putting another one in B. No, but okay, it's tough. It's tough. This is a tough one because literally, like, Jinx was so good. So good. And I think Alaska was really funny too. And Roxy was great too. I think it's definitely high B. Or bottom of A. I'll put it bottom of A first. But I think we'll probably move it down after we see more. Because the high highs were amazing, but then you literally have Alyssa having to tweet at Alyssa or at Katy Perry because she did so bad, you know. So there were a lot of low lows that weigh it down a little bit, but actually, I mean, Alyssa made it legendary, but if this came out today, like, would we be saying that same thing and ranking it the way we would? You know what I mean? I think I'll put it at A for now, but I'm probably going to move it down if I'm being honest. And I'm gonna do that also, because I think this is better than that. Yeah. Okay. Season 6, it's at the top. Like, I think there were so many characters that... So we have Bianca, Adore, and Dela killing it. Darian also extremely funny. Who else was there? Like, the not great performances were Trinity as Nicki Minaj, Milk as Julia Child. Oh, Jocelyn did so good too. Yeah, who else are we missing? I think there's one more. Oh, Gia as Kim Kardashian, who wasn't even that bad. It's an S, because I think even the bad performances weren't terrible. Like, they just weren't super funny, but like Trinity tried things like changing her wig, that was funny. Milk tried jokes, like there were jokes. And Laganja as Rachel Zoe. Yeah, Rachel Zoe. I think that was also not great, but she went for the character. Like, it's just a very, like, having 4 top tier Snatch Game performances with Jocelyn, Adore, Bianca, and Dela, and then Darian also doing really good too. Like, yeah, it's top tier. It's top tier. It's my go-to Snatch Game if I ever want to show people what it is. Yeah. So I don't think that a lot of people would disagree with that. Okay, next, season 7. Season 7. I'm putting it an A. And it's because Adele and Lil Richard, hilarious. I know people are like, oh, Kennedy did the same joke so many times. Like, it was a funny joke. I'm sorry. It was funny. It's Kennedy set the foundation for doing male characters too, which opened up so many different options for people. Katya was funny. Pearl was really funny. Violet was funny. Like, there were at least 5 performances that were funny, which, you know, modern Snatch Game we don't always get, and the early ones we don't get either. I think that people don't like this one because I think they just hear it so much. I feel like it's the Snatch Game that's referenced the most for some reason, and I think it's because it is very, very quotable. Like, the amount of times that we've seen that clip of Ginger as Adele being like, "Where are you from, Adele? My house." Like, it's hilarious, but we've seen it so many times because it's their go-to clip for Ginger. And then, like, even Jaden, it was funny for a sec. And, you know, Max, you know. And who was the other low performance? It was Jaden, Max, and... Oh, Fame. Fame wasn't funny, but everyone looked the part. Everyone looked great in it. But, yeah, I think there was great interaction between them. Funny jokes. They were the characters. They were their... especially Pearl, Violet, Ginger, and Kennedy. They were all, like, literally, like, they're living characters. And I love the Snatch Game. I think it's really, really... It was following the shoes of season 6. It did its job. It did its job. Okay. Next. Season 8. This one's kind of spread out. Okay. For those who don't remember, Bob carried. Bob did great. But also, I think Thorgy and Derek also did really good. And Chi Chi did good too. Kim was under-edited. I don't know if Kim was more or less funny. I don't know if they were under editing her because it's a very touchy character, or under editing her because she didn't have a lot of funny jokes and they wanted to save her. But she had one good one. Robbie didn't do that great, and obviously Betty and Naomi in the bottom literally changed the season off of this episode. I think is that okay if I do that, guys? People are saying low A. Oh, true. Bob did set a precedent for characters and doing 2. And I love Bob's whole story with it, where it's like, did you ask them? And Bob was like, no. Like, I didn't want them to say no, so I just did it. Like, that is a superstar right there. So, yeah. Something like that. I think that's good. I'm going to do that. Okay. So next, I know it's kind of confusing with everything. It's season 9 right here. Season 9. Season 9. The bad performances, Nene Leakes. Who else is bad? Sofia Vergara. Who was low? Who's the top right? Farrah's Gigi. That's right. Yeah. I think the lows were, oh god, watching Peppermint bomb like that was hard to watch. That was hard. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, okay. Was there a standout? Yeah, sort of an Alexis, but like it wasn't like a full definitive winner. But I think all of them did consistently good. Nina as Jasmine was funny. I think Shay as Naomi Campbell was hilarious. And I think that Alexis did great too. And Valentina, like, I thought the joke was a little played out, but I think it was a clever joke. And I think Sasha did good too. Something like that. I think it's a B. Because I don't think it's a C. But I don't think it's an A either. It's a very it's a good one. It's good. It's not wonderful, but it's I like it. I like it. Okay. So next, where's season 10 at? Oh, it's right here. Season 10. What are we thinking, guys? Oh, I forgot Trinity was literally on this season. Who did Trinity play? Oh, Amanda Lepore. I thought she did good. Anyway, season 10. A's, C's, B's, B. I'm going to say C, because I think the edit was weird on this one, because I think Cracker could have been really great, but she was kind of under edited. And then, I mean, Aquaria killed it. I think Monet killed it. Eureka did good. That's about it. Yeah. It's like 3 really good performances, 1 okay one, and then 4 bad. I think it's a C. But Monet and Aquaria killed it. Like they're really good performances, but did Cracker not do well? I can't really remember. I thought maybe I'm confusing her and Jan. I might be confusing her and Jan. And then yeah, Asia and Vixen were just like, I'm gonna do that. Just for Asia and Vixen really not having a good vision for what they were doing. Like I felt they went in 5 minutes before and they were like, okay, what are we doing? And then they were like, let's do this. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't like seeing Beyonce be like that. It's kind of scary. Was this the Mermaid Runway? Oh, and then Monique. Let's just be glad that Monique's Billy Porter was amazing. Or sorry, Mo. Okay. So next, season 11, the beginning of the end, sort of. Not really, actually. What do we think for season 11? Wow. I'm seeing a lot of FFs. Okay. Season 11 is my favorite season. F. It's bad. I don't think it's F bad. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that Nina did good. Silky was great. Silky's personality really shone through. And that just like her and T.S. Madison are very, very like similar charisma and all that. I also thought that Suga did good as Charo. And Plastique got one good joke in there when they were like talking about what you would throw overboard to them. And Plastique said she threw T.S. Madison at them. I thought that was funny. And here's the thing. Yeah. I don't remember Akira. Vanjie was bad. Brooke was bad. Evie was bad, but I thought that the one joke where she had the hat and then took it off and the Oscars all fell out, I thought that was funny. They didn't think it was funny. I thought it was funny. So I'm going to say D. I'm going to say D like this. I think it's better than season 3 because season 3 had one good performance and then I can't remember the rest. And then this had at least a couple that I can remember. Yeah, I'm going with it. It's my final decision. Okay, so season 12. This is gonna be an interesting one. Season 12. Oh wait, Akira was Tiffany Haddish. I forgot. A. I need to remember all the characters from season 12. I'm blanking. Hello, internet. There we go. Hey, Alex, how are you? Okay. So, Heidi did good. Jackie killed it. Amazing. Jada was there, which sucks to say. I feel like Jana had some funny jokes. I thought Widow did really good. I mean, yeah, Judy won. Not great. Oh, disappointing as all hell. And anyway, that's it. So I think B. Because the 3 really bad performances were really bad. Like, really, really bad. And though I love Gigi's character, she was just kind of playing a robot. Like she wasn't playing. I think it's Hybe. She like we don't. They were praising her because it's like, oh, we don't really know this character, and you really like added character to it. And it's like, yeah, because you don't know this character, she could do whatever she wants, which is smart as all hell. But at the same time, it's like, I love seeing like a Lisa Rinna kill it. But I know Gigi was just funny. Gigi was funny because Gigi is funny. And I think she deserved that one too. And yeah, I was extremely disappointed by Poppy because I love Poppy. So yeah, it was disappointing. But it wasn't a bad Snatch game. It wasn't bad. Okay. Season 13. What are we thinking? Okay, I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. I'm going to put it at high A for now. The bad performances were apparently Elliot and Utica, and let me look at this again. Sorry, guys. Oh, and God, I can't remember. Tabitha. I thought Utica was funny. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Like, it was weird, obviously. It was weird, but that was one where it's like, if they wanted Utica to be high for this episode, they could have. Like, it was a very hit or miss thing that they could have edited for anyway. I didn't think that Elliot was that bad either. I thought that the worst one was Liv, only because she didn't have a character for it. Like, at least Elliot was trying to be a Southern Belle. Utica was being weird or like quiet. I don't know. Actually, no. Utica's character wasn't really Bob Ross, but yeah, you could have done a lot more with Tabitha. Like, maybe I was thinking like slowly turning her back into a meat eater, like saying, oh, because she made the joke like, oh, I've been vegan for 4 months, and then she could slowly go crazy and turn back into someone who eats meat, something like that. Also, I mean, Candy was just playing Candy, but the top 4 was really good, and Denali did good. And I think Simone was robbed, to be honest. Robbed because the whole episode is so intertwined with who Simone is, like being so unapologetically herself, so unapologetically black. Like, that's amazing, and they could have easily justified a win if they wanted to edit it. Her being so proud of her culture into the episode, but Mick also did great too, so it could have gone to either of them. But Simone was hilarious. I think they just wanted to give Mick the win to show that she has like a lot of versatility. But if Simone was in the top next to her, that's why they kept Simone as safe, because if Simone was in the top next to her, I don't think there's a way they could justify Mick winning over Simone, because Mick's look was amazing, but Simone's was like one of the best of the show. Like, stunning, goosebumps, like amazing. Will this be available? Yeah, it's going to be in a playlist. It's unlisted, but it's going to be in a playlist on my channel. Okay. So, yeah, I think it's high A. I could even see it being S, but we'll wait and see. I don't have season 14 for some reason because I'm stupid. It's there. It's F. Season 14's F. There were good ideas, but none of them hit. None of them hit at all. Okay. So now we'll move on to All-Stars. I'm going to move the UK All-Stars up too. All-Stars 2. All-Stars 2, what do we think? It's all over the place. I'm gonna put it in S for now. I might move it down because Ginger did good as Tammy Faye. Obviously, these two killed it. Jeremy did amazing as Teresa Caputo. Alyssa was just doing Joan Crawford quotes and being Alyssa. It was funny, you know. And then these three weren't that great. As like someone who really likes Ariana Grande, I don't think that Tati did that bad. And she got a joke in. And I think these two should have been the bottom two, but obviously they didn't want to risk sending one of them home, so they put Tati in the bottom. Also, Tati's runway wasn't that strong. But I didn't think she was bad. These five were really strong, though. And it's just iconic. These two, like... I want to say Mae West is one of the best Snatch games we've ever seen. Because it's like just the right amount of interaction, and it's not overbearing, where it's like cutting in on other people's time. Like, she just gets the clever jokes in because she can, but it's not like taking it away from anyone else. So I'm gonna put it in S. Yeah, S. Okay. All Stars 3. This one's interesting. I'll pull up the characters in case you guys forgot. I should probably start doing that. Can you see that? Wait, hold on. Anyways. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't even know where to put myself. I'm sorry, guys. Going down here now. We're going all over the place. Okay. Anyways. Here's my thing with All Stars 3. Did Dela give arguably one of the best performances of all time? Yeah. Was Shangela funny? Yes. Was Aja funny? Yes. The other other four, not good. And Shangela was just kind of... It's kind of the same thing. Who did I say earlier that was just... It's kind of like Silky, where it's like Shangela and Jennifer Lewis are both extremely charismatic people who share a lot of like similar charisma to themselves. So obviously it's a character up her alley, but to say it's like a good character, I don't know. She's just playing like a hilarious person, but that's who Shangela is. But then you have like Dela, who is like Paul Lynn, like a completely changed character playing something up her alley. You know what I mean? And Kristen Chenoweth did do great, and I think the top two should have been Aja and Dela. I don't love it. I don't love this Snatch game because I don't like people totally embarrassing themselves like this, like what happened. Like it felt, you really felt the embarrassment with these two, and that hurts. That hurts because I love both of them. So also the fact that like Kennedy flopped that hard after being one of the best Snatch games, it also sucks. So I'm gonna do C. Still above, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. No, oh my god. Oh, next we have All Stars 4. Next we have All Stars 4. Let me try to pull it up so you can see both of them. I don't think I can. Why is it only... There we go. I don't like Snatch Game of Love, period. I think it's an okay idea, but especially with All Stars 4, I thought it was really bad because there are 4 of them and they have to get through so much. So, okay, so who was Monet playing? Was it Whitney Houston? I think so, yeah. Naomi killed it. It's kind of a weird. It was funny. I feel like it was a choice. I don't know. It's kind of offensive from what I've heard, but I thought it was funny still. It was really good characterization of Eartha Kitt, but it wasn't funny. And then was Mo also Tiffany Haddish? I can't remember. Manila did pretty good. Dear Lord, oh my God, the doors she closed with this performance, and Latrice gonna get off the ground, unfortunately. I thought that Naomi did the best. These two did the best, I think, but I thought that Naomi, especially coming off of her, whoever she was playing, I can't remember. There's so many things swirling around my head. Whoever she was playing on season 8, she absolutely killed it. It is a hard Snatch game to watch, which makes me kind of want to put it in D. Because I don't think that the great performances are that great. People praise Caitlyn Jenner, but something about it I just don't really love. I think it's the fact that I'm not a huge fan of Caitlyn Jenner as a person. I don't know if that's like controversial to say, but it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. The jokes were funny. I'm not a huge fan of Caitlyn Jenner as a person. And like this group was hard to watch just because of Gia's like everything. So thank you for giving me the laugh pass. But I just I'm not a huge fan of it. I forgot Sharon did Caitlyn Jenner on tour too. I just don't like people doing Caitlyn Jenner because Caitlyn Jenner just isn't my cup of tea. I don't think she's a lot of people's cup of tea, so I'm gonna put it in D. Yeah, it's just kind of uncomfortable to watch, cringy, and also there's just I don't know. Okay, moving on. All Stars 5. All Stars 5. Okay. I think this one, oh Lord, this one is also going to be tough for people because it's either going to be very high or very low. Where can I get both? I can't. Okay. I'll just show the good group. Interesting. I think it's good. I think it's a good Snatch game because of the fact that. Why is it a good Snatch game? What am I thinking? Alexis killed it. Shay was really funny. Juju as Eartha Kitt, one of the best of all time, especially right after Valentina on All Stars 4. Juju on season All Stars 5, like so good, so quotable. Juju was robbed. Yes, I think so. I love Shay. I can't remember what runway. It was the prom runway. Actually, well, off of the runway, I think Shay got it, but I also think Alexis was robbed too. Way better than All Stars 4. Having 3 for each one, a lot better. A lot better. But yeah, Cracker and India were really bad, and then Blair's trying, especially being in a group of these two. Blair is trying her best to keep up, and I feel for her, but you know, it's kind of hard. I want to say B. I'm gonna go like that because these two carried. And I know everyone has a bad taste of All Stars 5 in their mind. What am I doing? I don't even know why I'm here. But it was a good episode. I think it's... Yeah, it's the highest rated All Stars 5 episode. because I thought the Snatch game was decent, and it started the whole it continued Shay's storyline, and it started the India conspiracy theory. So, oh fuck, I just closed out of it, guys. Hold on. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I think it saves. We'll be fine. No need to panic. What am I doing? Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're fine. So I'm gonna put it at bottom of B, actually. Also, I'm mad. It's a great episode, but it also kind of pisses me off that Alexis was screwed over by the whole conspiracy theory. Because I think Alexis could have made it further and maybe even won that comedy challenge. But I think All Stars 5 was just not a good structure. 10 queens with the lip sync assassin format is not enough time. Anyways, All Stars 6. Oh, okay. I'll explain the Alexis conspiracy theory really quick. Basically, Alexis was brought into India saying that Alexis and India were going to vote Shay out when Shay was in the bottom early on. And then they were like, or Alexis was like, no, I didn't say that. And India was like, yes, stop being so shady. Or something like that. No, sorry. Alexis and Mayhem apparently voted Shay out. And then they tried to campaign to get India to join, and India was saying all this stuff, and Alexis is like, no, you lied. And then India got sent out anyway, but then Alexis wasn't trusted and then got sent out next over Blair in the next week. Anyway, sorry for that tangent. All-Star 6 is A. Because you have Ginger, Kylie, Raja, Eureka to a certain extent, and then who's the other one in that group? I can't remember already. Oh, actually, okay, it's only those four, because Pandora and TKB didn't do that great. So maybe it's a B. But Ginger did amazing, and Kylie did really good. No, it's a B. It's a B. It's a high B. Yeah. If we're going off of, like, 2 really good performances versus 2 really good performances, I think it's a B. Raja killed it. Raja really killed it. Raja's just smart, and I can't wait to touch on that in my video. It's like, it was funny, or like, it was repetitive, but it was funny because the way she delivered it, RuPaul ate it up. But even then, it's like, though it was repetitive, it built a little bit. Like, I know the first joke, it was like what RuPaul said to do, and then the second one, it was like, well, I love sushi, although I am allergic, or something like that. And then she was like, oh, no, I can't remember. But then she's like, and what am I wearing on my date? A nice pantsuit. Like, that's funny. That is funny. And that, like, builds on it. So, yeah. I think that it's a good B. Because Ginger, like, killed it. And Kylie really, really redeemed herself. And Eureka, though a little hard, like, a little controlling of the environment, Eureka played the part pretty well. The Raja video will hopefully be coming out by next Sunday. Definitely come out by next Sunday. What am I saying? It's just, I'm on spring break, so I'm editing it, getting all of it together. But I also have a sponsorship with it, but the sponsorship needs to get here. So, yeah, get ready for that. Anyways, so now we move on to the international seasons. Let's go with Canada's Drag Race Season 1. If you guys don't remember, Down Under is on there, don't worry. Okay. So we have Gypsy, Joan, JoJo, oh my god, what's her name? Miss Clara, yeah, I think. I can't remember her name either. Liza, Mariah Carey, one of the cock destroyers. A lot of, wow, you guys rank with this one really high. Because really good, good, oh, good, good, really good, okay, bad, bad, bad. I'd say high B or low A. High A at worst, damn. Yeah, actually, no, that makes sense. Because Jimbo as Joan was so good. Lemon as Jojo Siwa was really funny too. Edith, that's who Rita was playing. Was so funny too. And then Liza was okay. And then Cock Destroyer was funny. Yeah, I think high A is good. Piranka. Okay. Moving on. Whew, okay. Canada Season 2. So when I went over my Snatch game video talking about like the worst Snatch games, people were like, where is Canada Season 2? And I'm like, holy shit, I literally forgot this existed. Okay, the bumper car. Canada Drag Race Season 2, absolutely amazing. Amazing season. Snatch game, not good. The Snatch game is not great, but as a season as a whole, it's really good. It's just this 3 good performances: Cynthia, Gia, and Pythia. Cynthia won because Brad was Rachel Zoe's assistant, I think, and then Gia went for it, which was nice. And Pythia had that one funny joke in there about it was going off of Kiara's honey, it's Christmas baby thing, and then they said, honey, it's the apocalypse baby or something like that. That was funny as hell because it was a callback. But it's a bad Snatch game because Cynthia won, but none of the performances were like amazing. So I'm like debating. I'm gonna go like there for now. I love Isis because of the way Isis was playing the character. But it's not, it wasn't a good characterization, you know. Cynthia was great. I don't think that Rachel Zoe is like that funny. I don't know how Rachel Zoe has been played twice. I don't know. It's yeah. Okay. So now we move on to UK. I don't know how this ended up back down here. I'll save it to the end actually. So UK won Snatch game. Do I have Down Under on here? Fuck. Okay, guys, sorry. I'll put Down Under season 14 on here in a sec. Okay. People are saying either A or B. I am sick. I am so sick. I am so sick of Donald Trump impersonations. Dear God, I cannot stand anymore, but it's smart, and I'm glad that Vivian did it because it won her the challenge. And it was a good impression. The jokes are done to death. I cannot stand any more Donald Trump ever again. Who I can stand is Margaret Thatcher, and I thought that Baga killed it. So funny. I thought that Blue did good too. Blue being, looking so innocent and then literally just being the dirtiest person alive. Who played Julia Child? I can't even remember that. And then Cheryl played Gemma Collins. I don't remember the Gemma, but Gemma's just a funny person. Think Syphilis, hilarious, but other than that, kind of bad. And then something. Oh, Davina. Was Davina funny? I can't remember. And then something did not great. But Crystal got the one Think Syphilis joke in there, and that was funny. Davina was low. Okay. Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember it. I say low A because these two killed it. And then Blue did good, and Gemma's just always funny. So yeah, I think it's a very standard, funny, like safe, entertaining Snatch game, and I think that's worth an A. Okay, and then UK2. What's the consensus? Bimini carried hard. But I also think that Sister did really good too. I thought Sister was really funny, and I think that people just constantly forget about Sister. But those two together, I think, put it at a B. Bimini was so funny. This could have easily been another Down Under or season 14 moment. I don't remember Ahura in it that much, but if Ahura... I think Ahura's character was great from what I can remember, but yeah, Bimini, they just knocked it out of the park. And yeah, I think Sister is just always extremely underrated. So it's gonna be B. Yeah. B is like the tier where it's like really either like consistently okay performances or a couple people carried it, like carried like Chad or Bimini or Bob. Yeah, okay. Oh, UK3. UK3. What are we thinking for this? Where is UK3? Hello? The image is even like high quality. I apologize. Okay. Ella was great. Kitty was great. Yeah, that's it. Microwave. I did like obviously Rue loved Scarlett's whatever it's called, her Jesus Christ, her Macaulay Culkin joke. I didn't think Vanity was that bad either. And then I thought, okay, all of these minus Crystal got at least one joke in that was funny, but then like flop after that, except for these two. I'm going to put it in D only because it's disappointing, but high D. Okay. UK versus the world. And while that gets grabbed, I'm going to go ahead and add Down Under. And season 14. Oh my god, what is happening? Give me 2 seconds, guys. So sorry. Okay, so what are we thinking? Lots of A's. Since we only have 2, I'm not doing Hispania because I haven't seen it yet, and I don't know if I would fully appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to do something controversial yet brave. And I don't know if anyone's going to agree with me, but I think it's S. Baga and Blue did so... I think all of them did good except for Janie. Like, I thought that even Pangina as Mariah was pretty funny. Baga literally knocked it out of the park. One of the best performances I've ever seen. Juju was funny too, especially after the long drought of Cher, because Chad killed it so hard. Juju did a pretty good job. Mo did great, and Blue did great. Like 5 out of 6 performances were high performances. Well, no, okay. 4 out of 6 performances were high, and then Pangina was like a good safe performance. So I literally like Baga's performance alone is one of the best of the series. The fact that it had jokes, like the fact, like she's like reading Guru and then she finishes it, and it goes with the character that she was playing. It's so smart, guys. So good. Okay. Just, you know, we can just ignore Janie when it comes to that performance. I don't know if this is going to completely mess up their ranking, but we can quickly rank them again if it does. Okay, cool. Okay, and now we have the last 2, which we can just throw down here. I think I forgot to put them in because I didn't want to think about them anymore. Down Under, I know Anita killed it. I know she killed it. She did amazing. I can't justify putting it any higher because I'm not super comfortable with what Etc. did. I know like the Dingo Got My Baby line is that funny, or is like iconic, but it's still a very touchy performance from what I've heard from Australians. And Dr. Seuss wasn't that great. I thought that Catherine was okay. Let me pull it up actually. Okay. Okay. Terrible. Just doing quotes. Good characterization, but not funny. And this is the under-edited version. Like this is the version that was trying to be funny. Like I think Etc. was good, but they were funny. They were funny, but I just don't really support it, you know? And I think that Jennifer Coolidge was extremely disappointing. Dr. Seuss, like, literally, like, shooting yourself in the foot. That's so hard. It's like Shakespeare, but I think Shakespeare's still a little easier. Anita carried, but, like, every other performance could have been justified to be in the bottom. I think Etc. is funny, but I also have a big bias bias towards her, so I don't know. I think it's the Snatch game that was so disappointing to RuPaul, to the point where RuPaul had to point it out how disappointed she was. And then season 14, like, do I have to go into it? I guess. I know I touched on it like slightly earlier, but just for everything, Camden was funny, but they didn't want her to be. Jasmine was funny, but they didn't want her to be. Angelia was kind of funny sometimes, but also I can understand her. Georges wasn't that funny. Willow, huge disappointment. Deja killed it. There were ideas. Not great. It's like if they really, really, really wanted to not do a lip sync Lollapalooza, they could have justified some of these people being high and then just given Deja the win, but they didn't want to do that. Like, this is literally Down Under if Down Under wanted to put everyone at the bottom, if that makes sense. I thought Jasmine was okay. That might be controversial. And I thought that Camden was the second best. People really like Daya's Aussie. I didn't that much because I don't think that copying someone else's jokes and then just saying you can't read is that clever of a joke. Yeah, I don't know. And then Georges, yeah, it's just not a good Snatch game. So with that, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Anything seem out of place to you guys? While you comment, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So people are saying 13 should be S. I'm totally fine moving that up. I think Canada is top of A, to be honest. Because there were just some performances that were so bad that I can't justify putting it higher. Honey, this is Christmas, baby. All right, for you guys, I'll put it in S. So this is top 5. We'll say this is top 5. And if we're going to order it, I'm good ordering it like this. Or maybe like this. No, like this. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. After thinking it over, I think this is still an A. I can move this up, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to keep it at this. Yeah, like this. I think this, yeah, this is a good place to put it. Cool. All right. Here, okay, I'll go through the seasons just one last time. Okay, so season 6, All Stars 2, UK versus the World, season 13, Canada 1, which is interesting that they're all like so spread out. Like there's not one consistently really good patch. I guess this is the really good patch right here. Okay, then season 7, season 5, UK 1, season 12, All Stars 6, season 8, UK 2, season 9, season 4, All Stars 5. Yeah. All Stars 3, season 2, season 10, UK 3, Season 11, All Stars 4, Canada 2, Season 3, Down Under, Season 14. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I already saved it. Just kidding. All right. There's this. It's getting a little late for me. My voice is dying. This is going to be a fun topic, but I might save it for the next live stream if that's all right with you guys. I'll definitely sit and chat with you guys and just like hang for a little bit, but taking on this whole project, this is a lot of things, a lot. So I'm gonna just hold off on this one. Yeah. Oh Lord, my hair. I'm gonna throw this back on. Okay. I can't with this hat, but I don't have my diamond one, so it's either this or the F hat. JackFed. Did I hear about the Oscars? I know they're going on. I don't know. What is happening with them though? I've been locked and loaded for the stream the past little bit. I literally missed getting food with my friends because I was streaming. It's okay. I ate already though. So, but they were getting this place that I like that's down the street. Anyways, oh, Billy won for No Time to Die. Interesting. Oh, I heard that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. If you guys don't have to stay if you. I'm not doing any more rankings. Thank you guys for watching. If you did stay for the rankings, this was really fun. I'll do a ranking of all the songs later, maybe all the verses at some point, but that's a tall order. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit and chill for a little bit. So if you guys are just looking for the rankings, done for today. Anyways, do I think Ella of a Day was robbed? I think any of the three could have won. So no, I wouldn't say robbed. Yes, I'm in a dorm room right now. Who's my favorite Filipino real girl? Manila. Manila's amazing. I know, I've been streaming for a while. I'm using a Blue Yeti that's literally on its last legs right now. I've had it for like 5 years, 7 years now. I want to do a video on the Puerto Rican curse, but it's like that topic has been done and I don't know if I could do a good job at doing that topic justice. I don't know. The quality's good, but I like the what's it called? The little part I could plug my headphones directly into the mic and that's literally like broken. Like all I hear is static. It's really bad. Favorite Pokemon? I'll pull it up. So if you guys don't know, I've played competitive Pokemon for like 13 years now. A lot of my life. And no, not 13 years, like 11 years. And back when I went to my first regional tournament, the guy was asking all the kids what their favorite Pokemon was. Panicked, said Heracross. Since then, it's always been my answer. But if I wanted like a favorite drag Pokemon, I said this on the last stream, but I'll say it again. If I were ever to do drag, this is like, I would definitely like do an outfit inspired by Serena. Amazing, amazing Pokemon. Amazing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I do VGC and a little bit of Smogon. Anyways. Favorite US season? Probably 5 or 6, only because they're great seasons to watch back. They're iconic, and they're the best seasons to show first-time viewers. I'm rooting for Willow and Deja. Well, I'm rooting for all of them. I really like all of them, but I think Willow or Deja. Do I prefer camp or fashion? Camp for sure. but with a side of fashion if possible. Like who's like campy but also really fashionable. Give me some options and probably that. I'll watch Down Under season 2 for sure, especially if they have more indigenous POC representation on. Manila is a really, really good answer for that. Favorite show that I'm watching right now, Drag Race. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV. I just watch lots of YouTube. YouTube's my life. Favorite YouTuber I'm watching then. I always really like this guy named Nexpo. He's like a creepy guy, or he like does creepy videos. Really like him. Yeah, Manila's just camp all around. Yeah, Nexpo, amazing. Peridium, love Peridium. I've already talked about Peridium in the past. I don't know who Hextian is. Hextian? Pangina too. That's a really good answer also. I watched Euphoria. I didn't love season 2 as much as season 1, but I also didn't really like season 1 either. I liked how much of a moment season 2 was, but season 1 is just a better season of television. Yeah. Can we ask about your sexuality? Yes. I say it's in my Q&A video that I did like 2 months ago. I say that I'm gay just to make it less confusing for people. I don't really like to label myself completely though. I don't know who I'm going to fall in love with in the past, and I think that like restricting myself to gay as a sexuality is like, it's just not it for me. So I say I'm gay, mostly attracted to men, mostly attracted to male presenting people, but you know, I never know who I can fall in love with. People always tell me I remind them of Wendigoon. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. There's a favorite musical artist. I have a couple. I mean, I've always loved Ariana Grande, but I'm kind of falling off that train. I've always loved Taylor Swift. I'm blanking so hard right now. Literally, I can't remember. Yeah. Those two. I can go to my Spotify, actually. Actually, I'll just pull it up on my phone because it's a lot faster. I like Dua Lipa. I like her. It gives me interesting vibes, though, especially with the whole DaBaby situation. I feel like, though she denounced him, they might still be in contact. That's what I feel. But she's the pop princess. Love her. Yeah, it's a Luffy hat. It's my roommate's. Casey Musgraves. I love Casey Musgraves. Harry Styles. Lord's older stuff. Megan Thee Stallion. Doja. I don't know. I'm really bad about... I only really like popular artists. Let's see. Favorite finale remix, You Wear It Well. I think that's just one of the best songs. I like Charlie a good amount. I listened to Crash. It was pretty good. My number one pop girly is Ariana Grande, just because I've watched her for years. I've been front row to 2 of her concerts. Yeah. Through alternative means. I didn't pay for it. Jesus Christ. Am I taking boyfriend applications? Anyways, favorite Drag Race look. That's like, I don't know. Violet's finale look. It's hard. That's hard. There's so many. I literally like there's so many that are floating around my brain that I could just list off right now. I love Gaga. I love Katy Perry. I've listened to Sweetest Pie. It's okay. It's neither of their best. What runway category would I want? Video game for sure. Gottmik's finale looks were amazing. Simone's looks were also amazing. Season 13 was just like the runway season. I would love a video game influenced runway. Yeah. I want to make a video on Asian Queens leaving too early, but again, it's like when it's very like heavy topics like that, it's hard for me to do justice on it, and I'm always like really nervous about it. Favorite ball? Favorite concept for a ball would be the monster ball, but that was disappointing. Favorite like consistent good ball, the ball. I think they all really knocked it out of the park for that. How did I stumble on the Drag Race? It was also through Willem, but it was because of I'm gonna apologize now. It's before I knew all the stuff that came out, and like I was a child. It was through Shane Dawson when he and Willem did a video together. I was like, oh, who's this? And then I found Drag Race through Willem, which is Anyway, Pythia's double head look is really good. Favorite guest judge? I've talked about this a little bit before. Lizzo was really good. Whoopi was really good. The rotating panel in season 13 was amazing. Nicole Byer, T.S. Madison, Lonnie Love, all three of them were amazing. I love Joel McHale. I'm sorry. I've grown up around straight guys my whole life. So I love like positive straight energy, if that makes sense. Let's see. Who would I do for Snatch Game? Talked about this before. I would do Brandon Rogers' mom character. Because like Maria the Robot, it's known enough to where I could probably do it, but not known enough to where I could literally do anything with it. And I think people would enjoy it. And obviously Cornbread has that little tie to Brandon Rogers, so would be a very fun character to do. Yeah. Oh my god, I am literally so lost. Okay, there we go. Oh, Andrew Garfield was great on the show. I don't really think Georges deserved the design challenge win. I thought it should have gone to Camden, but obviously they wanted to give her some. How do I feel about Jujubee? It's such a broad question. I love Jujubee. If Juju is going to get asked to be on a show, Juju can be on the show. She's always going to be a fun presence. Even if she's not always at her best, she's still going to be like one of my favorites. Who do I think will win this season? Probably Willow. But they haven't really pushed a winner storyline yet, so I think in these last couple episodes they will. I think Juno Birch would be a great guest judge. I don't think they would ever have. Sorry, I don't know Juno's pronouns. Them. I'm just gonna say them for now. I don't think they would have them on because it's like their artistry is so close to drag, and I feel like RuPaul would never want what's it called? RuPaul would never want a another drag or artist on the panel with them. That's probably why. Oh, she, her. Okay, thank you. That's probably why they haven't had like past winners or anything. on the panel because I feel like it's competition for RuPaul almost, if that makes sense. I'm gonna probably watch Manila's show. Obviously, Filipino stuff, I love it. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Okay, Juno, I knew Juno had a gender identity thing. I just didn't know which one, or if she was trans or non-binary or gender fluid or any of that. So just want to make sure. Never want to get pronouns wrong because I always want to be very conscious of that stuff. They're definitely setting up Camden for top 4 now. After her coming into the workroom crying and then being like, oh, it's lit a fire under my ass or whatever she said. Obviously, I think she's going to make it to top 4. I love Juno. Juno is so insanely cool. How robbed was Alyssa Hunter? Very, very robbed. Hopefully Alyssa gets another chance on Drag Race because if you guys haven't... Hold on, I'll pull it up. It's not gonna go through. Let me try to see if I can zoom in. Hello. Okay, it's not zooming in. That's her mirror look, which like, I mean, it's fucking crazy. It's so good. It's so good. She fucking ate that shit. I'm gonna move my stream thing so I'm not looking off. It's like I'm looking directly at you guys. Like that. Okay. I didn't really get Willow's look, but I think that it still had a good level of polish on it. I'm a little familiar with drag outside of Drag Race. I know Pablo Vittar, literally the most famous drag queen in the world. I haven't listened to their music yet, though. I need to. But if they aren't hosting Drag Race Brazil or Drag Queen, like, there's no point. You know what I mean? Least favorite American season? 11, probably. Just for... especially after going back in. For what they did to Soki and Raja, like, unforgivable. Like, it pisses me off what they did to them. Like, the fact that they had to bring them on another season and give them so much praise just to counteract all the hate that they got for years. Like, oh my god. It's a mean-spirited season. I'm not a huge fan of it. Are there any moments I have heated hot takes about? I don't know. I feel like nothing, aside from like the way Drag Race handles hate. Raja O'Hara. The way Drag Race handles hate is never good enough. Like, the fact that, you know, the girls will talk about it in the workroom where they're like, oh, we get death threats and all this stuff. Like, that's not going to do as much as RuPaul looking directly at the camera and saying, I do not support any people who hate my queens. Like, the fact that the most they've done for hate is had the queens talk about it and then had RuPaul say, losing is the new winning. No one's a loser here. Like, literally tell them stop being fucking racist and like terrible to the queens. It's not that hard. But they don't do that. Like, they don't handle they don't contain the hate very well, and it pisses me off. So that's the only heated thing I have about Drag Race. Anyways, favorite international winner, Priyanka. I love all the international seasons, but Priyanka is just so entertaining. Queen. I did not watch Queen of the Universe. I'm not a huge fan of singing shows, but I followed Ava Vox for a while, and I think that she's really good. She's really cool. I have not seen Dragula yet. I can't talk. Dragula yet. I will eventually. It's something that I need to sit down and watch. I'll probably watch it over summer. Underrated season 8, maybe. Overrated 4, I don't know. I don't really think there's an overrated season. I think the overrated ones that people would probably say, I think are some of my favorites. So I can't really. I'm not a huge fan of season 7 just because I found it kind of boring. There's so many breakout stars, but I'm just not huge on it. Thoughts on Drag Race Philippines? I'm excited. Definitely gonna watch that right when it comes out. I need to do reviews of everything, obviously, and I'm probably gonna keep it with España too if I can. But school, I'm on spring break right now, and afterwards get into finals pretty soon, so we'll do that later. Thoughts on Trixie? Love Trixie. Probably gonna meet her one day if I'm gonna guess. There's too many connections around me to where I wouldn't meet her. I'm not saying I'll be friends with her or anything, but eventually I think I'll come in contact with her and probably walk up to her really timidly and be like, hi, and then she'll punch me in the face or something. I don't know. What am I studying at college? I am studying psychology. But I'm a first year, so I'm still doing a lot of GEs. Interesting question. How am I feeling about YouTuber life so far? Mostly fun or stressful? This is like a lot. It's mostly fun, and I know that like the people who watch me don't really care like my uploading schedule or anything. Like the most stressful part is like the brands and like the brands that I'm working with and the brand deals and stuff, because you know I want to like be able to make sure that everything is good for them and maybe be able to work with them in the future. But it's tough that, you know, I don't know. It's weird being 19 and having to be so perfect. Not perfect, sorry, what am I saying? And be so like conscious of what you say, because the Drag Race community is very, very volatile, and it's like I like when the UK video was up, hopefully it goes back up again. People were like, why are you doing so many like prefaces? Why are you always like saying disclaimer, like don't hate the queens? And I'm like, because the Drag Race community is really toxic, and I never want like hate from my community. I hate that I even say a community. I don't want like people to watch my video and get influenced to send other people hate. I think that's stupid. So I always say like don't send hate and all that stuff. So it's weird. I know that you guys don't put me on a pedestal, obviously. I hope you don't. I just put myself on this mental pedestal, and it can be a little stressful, but obviously I've wanted to do this for so long, and I think that I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Getting a lot of opportunities, growing fast, so appreciative. Like I can't tell you how grateful I am for the opportunities that I do get. And there's so many more, like the fact that I'm partnered with a studio who's like getting me opportunities and like being able to do things. A lot of it's going really fast, but I'm proud of myself because I never really thought I always say like, oh, I was gonna be famous someday. I just don't know how yet. And like, I just thought that into existence, and I never actually thought that I could think that into existence. But now that I did, I'm like, I'm not saying I'm famous, by the way. I don't know how to put this. It's just like I've really pushed for my success, and it's been really satisfying seeing my work pay off. And I really appreciate you guys for that. Anyways, it's long story short, stressful, but I really am happy that you guys are giving me this platform, and I want to make sure I'm doing good with it, and that's where a lot of the stress comes in. But I want to, I don't know, I've been online for so many years that I know a lot of the trends and how people think and how stuff spreads. So if I ever get to the point where I can be a big force in the drag community, in the LGBTQ community, any of that stuff, I want to make sure I'm like a force for good and give people a lot of representation. I'm going to probably do a series pretty soon, getting drag creators together, or like online young drag creators, drag artists. Dear Lord, I'm sorry, I can't talk. and interview them and call it like the future of drag or something, like social media people who I follow, and I'll interview them and be like, what does drag mean to you, and just give them like a platform, like cool people like that. So I don't know, just do a lot with the platform that I'm given, and get people off the ground if I can, because I love my my whole fantasy is to eventually like help all my friends get jobs, like if they want to be in like this type of field or the content creation field. Like one of my good friends, she's going into PR, so I'm like, you can be my PR manager, and if I ever get in a scandal, you can get me out of it. Not actually, but like I have a friend who is at my college for art design, so if I ever get around to doing merch, I'll ask him to design it, and then he'll get a cut. I want to get some of my other friends making content, stuff like that. It's like having I've had people around me get into like the content creation field, and I'm like, oh, I want to be them so bad. And now having that outlet, maybe like my other friends having the same thought process of, I want to be that so bad, I want to help them get there, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's proper English. Anyways, yeah. I have a lot of drive to treat my friends and help the people who got me to this point, because I never want to lose sight of that. Let's see. It's not a Camila Cabello shirt. I got it from Tilly's, but I can see where you would think that. Yeah, I don't like how they handle hate in the fandom, where they never like outright address it. It's really it's just weird that they're so scared to come out and say stop being racist and threaten fans with violence. Like it's so insane that they don't come out and say that. I do watch Lee Dawson. Lee Dawson is one of the pioneers of Drag Race content. He's so hot. He seems like a really cool guy. And yeah, he's amazing. If I were a drag queen, would I join Drag Race? I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe. It depends. It really depends, actually. I don't know if I would want to do it. I'd have to see where my drag takes me and how good I can get at it, you know? What do I think of Maddie, how Maddie was treated? It was weird. I think it was really weird how Maddie was treated. Obviously, like, they were trying to get an interesting storyline out of her, but it's like, it's uncomfortable how willing they were to flip the script and literally like out Maddie as straight. Like, I know it's obviously the social norm, but it's still like, it's a little tone deaf, you know. How many, like 14, 15 gay men in the room, gay men and women, or trans women, and then having to and then like outing someone and then like thinking it's completely okay because they're outing them as straight. Like, I just didn't really, it was kind of uncomfortable. I don't know. Obviously, like, it didn't really matter. Like, it's not like it was a dangerous environment, but it's just like the way it was presented in the edit, it was really tone deaf. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Do I listen to any drag podcasts? I listen to The Bald and the Beautiful, a little bit of Race Chaser, and a little bit of Sibling Rivalry. What would my drag name be? My drag name is Inya Aria. So it's like on adult websites, you know how there's the ad that's like there's hot singles in your area. So then I'll be announced on the runway or like when I walk in the workroom as a hot single Enya Aria. Yeah. So I go by Enya or Aria, something stupid like that. Anyways, The Bald and the Beautiful is really good. It's really funny. Yeah. Just the whole idea of outing someone regardless of their sexuality is uncomfortable. It's like I've been outed before. It was like when the early stages of me coming out, and I didn't really care because obviously people knew, but it's still like uncomfortable when you don't have control over like what you say to people, regardless of like what you're saying or like what your identity is. It's like you want to have control. So if Maddie wanted to have control of the fact that she didn't want people to know that she was straight yet, she should have control of that, but they took that away from her, and that's where the uncomfortableness comes in, because I feel like a lot of us have been there before, and just because Maddie's straight doesn't mean she doesn't get that same luxury, you know? Does my college food suck? Yes. I'm so sick of it, but it's whatever. Do I go to any IRL drag shows? I've been to a couple, but they were like basically during Pride. I'm definitely going to go to more now that COVID is on the decline. Fingers crossed it stays on the decline. There's a pretty popular club close by that I'll probably go to, and I'm pretty close to LA. I'm going to DragCon, so see you guys there. Yeah, everyone post your drag names on the chat. What were the episodes that I enjoyed most of season 14? Camden's episodes, because I feel like both episodes that Camden was in, that's the strongest narrative there's been on the season. Because Camden has been the definitive winner both times, while other episodes there's been like multiple queens who could have won, but the episodes that Camden has won have been the most entertaining to me. Hello from Vietnam. Candy wrapper. Cat soup. I forgot people pronounce it that way. Episode 12, that's Moulin Rouge? Head of lettuce. Thoughts on George's read? I loved it. I mean, obviously George would be on the offense after Bosco said her name, so we got that moment. It was like, it was shady, but like it was a good read. I agree. Yeah, the highs of the season are really high, so I'm glad that they're rated really high on IMDb. And the lows are just kind of boring. Like there's some episodes that kind of but they're not bad. There hasn't been an outright terrible episode yet this season. Do I think lip syncing matters if you kill it? There's reasons for lip sync assassins to be in the top, or get super far, like Vanity or Taste. I don't know if they should win, because obviously they're only lip syncing because they didn't perform great. But I think that it could justify a top 3 placement for sure. Haute Couture is a really funny name. What would I like to see out of Drag Race Down Under? Is it like confirmed yet? I'm not sure. More representation for Indigenous people and POC queens. better background checks, more budget, obviously. If they can't do the season because of COVID restrictions and all that, they shouldn't, you know? Like, I feel like the first season was so bad because they had to move to New Zealand really quickly. They couldn't really get a lot of guest judges on. I don't know. Stuff like that. What time zone am I in? California. So PST. I don't think the US franchise will completely retire. It depends on where we see the winners and like all the really established queens go in the future to see if they'll get more established. Because if they do, I could definitely see someone taking over. I haven't really been keeping up with sibling rivalry because of that exact fact and how I don't really love seeing them fight. I mean, that's like half the show, but sometimes I need like I need to step back. All right, I'm gonna get to 3 hours and then I'm probably gonna take off because I'm hungry and want to go out and get some food. Oh, it's already filmed? Oh, also, yeah, Drag Race Down Under Season 2, better edit. Because the editing of that show, that literally, dear Lord, so bad. I'm sorry. It was messy. What songs would you want to see done again but better? Greedy for sure. That'd be a good one. Oops, I Did It Again. The fact that they did the Britney one and they didn't redeem that, but instead did Work Bitch and did it not as good as season 11. That was annoying. Trying to think what else. I can't believe 117 of you or whatever are in my stream watching me talk. I really don't think that I'm that interesting. Jesus. What time is it for me? 9:27. I will survive. That obviously that's a very big one. Who do I want to see on Canada? So many. Bimini, Tace, Pythia, Bobo, Rita, Tia, Anita, Electra, Vanity. There's so many. I could do so many. I think I'm gonna start the Discord soon. I'm probably, I don't know. I have, yeah. I'll start it soon. I'll probably start it this week, and get back to you guys. What other channels do I watch on YouTube or RuPaul's Drag Race channels? Yuki, Drag Detective, Bussy, Miramangle, Top RPR videos, Busey, Hero Evangelista, Candy, Azalea and Judy, Libra Queen, Thundercloud, a lot of clip channels, stuff like that. What else? I feel like I'm missing a big one. Oh, and then drag, like Rue Girls too. Oh, IMHO, yes. They are so fucking funny. They are so funny. How do I feel about Brooke hosting the All-Star season? I'm good with it. I don't really care. I would love to. I would literally fly out to collab with Mira Mangle, but I don't think Mira knows who I am. Jordan T is like my lifesaver. If I'm gonna give Jordan T money one day because I use their runway mixes in my background. Literally, like, lifesaver. Love them. Eventually going to Venmo them $10 million. But yeah, I would love to collab with Mira Mangle at some point. Maybe I'll meet them at DragCon and be like, hi, I love your content. I'm a drag YouTuber too. Hey. I don't watch RHAP. Nikki is the host of Drag Race France, It's great. Mira and Scarlett, I would love to collab with them. Who do you think should go on All Stars that people don't talk about? Lanesha. I was thinking about Lanesha today. Ariel would be interesting too. Dax would be cool. Joey, I guess, Joey J. But people talk about April. Yeah, April would be really cool. Honey Mahogany. Penetration. I know Penetration is like, not a lot of people remember her, but she still does drag. Kahana is a really good one too. For US girls to go on for a third time for versus the world season, definitely. I know Detox just said that she'd be down to do versus the world, just not another regular All-Star season. So I think if I were to pick two, I'd love to see Detox again. Love to see Detox again on that. Adore I'd rather see on like All-Star 7. I want to see Darian on All-Star 7. I want to see Rock on All-Star 7. Rock'em Soccer is one of my favorite queens of all time, and I'd love to work with her one day. California native. Valentina would be really interesting to see again, actually. I wish they would do like non-English speakers. I know logistically that's probably a little too tough for them, but it also sucks that so many non-English speakers are like ruled out and that they're like such great competition. I'd love to see Manila compete a fourth time. There's a whole conspiracy that Manila was supposed to be on UK versus the world, but then Juju replaced her last minute. But yeah, I want Jackie on too. Milan would be interesting. I haven't seen Milan do a lot. Have I ever had a crush on a real girl? Not really. I mean, there's like cute ones. I don't know. Not really. I don't think so. And now especially not, because eventually I might be in the same space as them and it's not great to have crushes on like people like that, I guess. I've never really been into the idea of like shipping real life people. I've always thought that's really creepy. Not creepy, just like very invasive and not great for the people who are being shipped, if that makes sense. Like it's just kind of, it makes things awkward. So I don't know. I never really like to have crushes on people like that, especially in like a space that I respect so much. But there's a ton of good looking Drag Race contestants, but I think having crushes on like people you watch on TV, that's completely fine. Obviously, like I have a celebrity crush. Like I don't know if I'll ever meet Tom Holland, but like I can like admire him and be like, I have a crush on him. But I wouldn't go as far to be like, oh my god, I need to ship together Bob and Trixie because they're so they're so great. First of all, like Bob has multiple relationships going on and Trixie does too. The fact that like people will ship people in relationships together, real life people, again, shipping on like TV like characters is fine, but like real life, it's just like it can be really mentally damaging to people and friendships, and I would never want that. There's like some comment on the video that me and Yuki did that was like, I don't know, there's something about the tension between these two, and it's like we were literally just talking, like calm the fuck down. It's weird. It's really weird. I know about Cupcake would be a really good guest judge. Oh, Kasha. Have Kasha back on? It'd be cool. One of the dancers Piranka had, which music video? Oh, I guess the pit crew guys. The pit crew guys are pretty attractive, I guess. I like following Bryce outside of the show, just because he's like a little space or space nerd. I don't know. He's cool. So I guess that would be my Drag Race crush. But he's also like, I think he's dating a woman. Lil Nas would also be a great guest judge. I would love to meet Priyanka at some point. That's like a goal of mine. I'd love to doing a collab with Priyanka is like a dream. I think my what's like a goal for myself? A goal probably collab with Trixie or Bob or Trixie. Bob or Trixie probably a goal. And I feel like it'll happen eventually if I just put my mind to it. Might be a little out there, but you never know. Jiggly's coming to... I love Jiggly. Another Filipino rep. I love Jiggly so much. Done a little dirty on All-Star 6, I'm not going to lie. I'd love to see LGBT by Cupcake lip synced. That'd be cool. I never really vibed. Okay, the thing is, like Brangie and Camgeria, or what's another like relationship that's gone on? Oh, Tace and Tahora. I don't know. I don't really vibe with showmances. Like I watch Big Brother a lot. I never really vibe with them. They're just like boring to me. I can't like something about it. I don't have any interest in. Like I'm happy for couples. I'm happy that people get together. I just don't find that stuff as interesting or compelling as like other things. You know what I mean? Oh, Crystal and Crystal and Gigi was different because it wasn't really on the show. It was only afterwards, and it was a joke also. Damn, I just dropped 10 viewers. Maybe that was a little bit controversial of me to say. Oh, Joey and Candy. Candy Moose, Rose, Simon, I love Simon, and what was Mix? I can't remember. Got Meek. Oh, Rose. Oh my God. The whole Rose Nolly one, literally, that was literally the showrunners trying to ship them. Which is really weird because we had like the moments where they were like very close to each other and be like, I want you here. And that's like sweet friend stuff. But then they had the psychic come in and be like, I see something between you guys, but there was nothing. Like obviously, I can't remember who had a boyfriend at the time, but like they weren't going to get together, but they were trying to force it together. And it was kind of uncomfy. But I like that they're really close friends. I still love... I'll try to pull it up. Hold on. Oh, Jinx and Ivy. That one was cute because they were like good friends too. And I think they really needed each other as a rock. This is my favorite Crystal clip of all time.
Oops, I didn't mean to click on that one. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that one.
It's so like the fact that they did that, it's like, oh, they literally, they're just aware. This is all for fun. Like there was no actual relationship going on. They were just fucking around for the sake of fucking around, and to give the fans a little excitement, I guess, especially during like the quarantine and all that. I rather see Gigi or Mick compete on a versus the world season over? I'd love to see both of them. That's tough. Both of them at the same time. That'd be really cool. The runways literally would be destroyed by both of them. Insane. Like, that'd be so cool. But if I really had to choose between them, probably Mick. No, Gigi. Gigi's had more of a transformation since being on the show, and it'd be amazing to see her back on. Do I watch BL? What's BL? What's my favorite Drag Race reaction sound? I love Eureka's little, oh wow, or I can't remember. Boys Love. I have not heard of that. How people treated Gigi in season 12? I thought she was treated fine. Am I wrong to say that? I don't know. I have an ASMR voice, I guess. I love ASMR. I do it at some point, but it's also like people from high school. I don't know if I want them sharing that shit around. So, yeah. Oh, back rolls. That's a really good one. Get Her Jade. Favorite So Bad It's Good moment. Yeah, I don't think there's any topping Eve's thing. Oh, June's It's Chocolate. That's so funny. That's great. Season 14 yeah. I'm trying to think, like, yeah. I mean, and I oop, but I mean, obviously that's played out, but I loved it before it was the most shared meme of all time. Party, a little bit. I love Thank You. Choices is a really good one. I had that whole video. I literally forgot that I had what's it called? The Drag Race quotes video. Yeah. Oh, what you want to do isn't necessarily what you're gonna do. I don't think there's gonna be a double elimination. I think that this is it because VH1 or whatever keeps ordering more and more episodes. So the reason they have so many saves is because they're trying to keep it engaging while at the same time giving more queens wins, while at the same time keeping the episode count up. Because it's either this or another Lip Sync SmackDown episode 1 plus a Corona special, which those episodes did not do well. Also plus another reunion. Those 3 episodes did not do well in season 13. So they had like 3 extra saves instead because it's more natural for the progression of a show. It's dragging a little bit, but I still agree with their decision. My thoughts on more queens or more saves, I'd rather have them be upfront about non-elimination episodes. So be like, there's going to be like 4 non-elimination episodes each season. And it's like, they'll tell you at the beginning of the episode, it's non-elimination. So let's say the episode beforehand, they do, I don't know, a fucking design challenge. And then from the design challenge, whoever wins that, then for the next episode, they get to do the casting and have a big advantage or something. Like, make it so there's still an incentive to compete, but be upfront about it being a non-elimination. So it's not as frustrating when it's when we see so many non-eliminations in a row, because it's not frustrating, it's just confusing. I'm excited for the all-winner season. I'm super excited. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't think they should bring back immunities, because that itself leads to not working as hard. But I think it's, yeah, I don't think they should bring back immunities. Alyssa killed that. Deja's the only one that should ever get an immunity anymore. My favorite season of all time, I think I would agree with you with All-Star 6 and Season 11. All-Star 6 is my favorite because there's so many redemptions and so many amazing moments, and like it's a rewarding season to watch after being such a big fan. And I don't care for Season 11, again, because of the way they handled Raja and Silky on it. I think it's honestly, it was not good. It was not good. I will be watching Drag Race Philippines, most likely. Favorite video game ever? Minecraft, probably. Favorite underrated lip sync? Bootylicious. It's not right, but it's okay. My Humps. Causing a Commotion. I mean, that's like my most underrated lip sync in that video. That literally sparked one of my most successful videos on my channel. All right, I'm gonna go at 10 o'clock, guys. I forgot I already went overtime, but yeah, I'm gonna go at 10 my time, obviously. Yeah, Acid versus Naomi is one of my favorite. What about me? What about Jujubee? Jujubee or not to be? That is the question. Actually, I don't. I forgot my glasses. I've been quoting that a lot recently. I think that's so fucking funny. That's my roommate's One Piece hat. Fave songs from Rue Girls. I haven't listened to Jungle Kitty. Come Through. That's literally been at the top of my on repeat for a while. Yellow Cloud by Trixie. I have so many. Oh, Cocky by Shay. I don't know if you guys have heard this song. I don't know if it's like super copyrighted or whatever, but I want to play it for you guys. Cocky was like the first drag queen or Rue. Listen, I mean, while it's here,
Because I made it. You just can't take it. I'm coming for you. The day I made it.
Don't even have to ask for it, for me to get it. When you see my ass in this, I charge credit. Your dad drops stacks on this, and don't forget it. He's trying to find my pussy pics up on Reddit. Gloss on the blunt, ain't sorry, it's empty. Don't mean to stunt, but we stunting plenty. End of the night, and your bank account empty. Yeah, Lim Bianca own 2020. It's like the event necklace, VIP guest list, leaving boys breathless when we get breathless. Mine is infectious, roll up in a Lexus. Me and my girl come through, let's get this.
it's just like this verse, or I don't know which verse is better between these two.
New York.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Because this verse is so good too.
this skin, what's it feel like to you? I'm a nightmare dressed as a dream come true. I'm a band you cunt, don't call me that for nothing. I spin and I dip in the tricks that's stunting. I'm getting my tens, all I see is these fives. With pussy on point, nails sharp like knives. Stone to stones, I got stones on my ring. Cause I'm opulent bitch, that means I own everything. I pop that shit, I'm a bubblegum bitch. Grab on my ass, you like licorice. I'm sweet like candy, but I'm hot like a pepper. Bitches say shut, cause I know they know better. Eyes on me and my looks break necks. Model-esque body served straight up sex. You can never get enough, I'm the bitch that you love. Just call me the queen of crap.
I don't know which one's better. They are both iconic. I want to add these to my list of verses because they're like basically, especially I would definitely add Clat to it. Aj's verse on this is probably my favorite verse of any Rude Girl ever. One of my favorite like music things ever. I love it so much. Any other songs that we can throw in? This is a great song too.
I have to say what I feel. Brazil, you have so much appeal. A great place.
This is a bop.
So I walk into the club and I'm like, oi, migas. And what do I see but the most gorgeous, sexy man I've ever laid eyes upon? And just when I think it's love at
This
first
is just like
sight,
Alaska's music.
Brazil is so nice. Brazil is so nice. So I'll say it thrice. Brazil is nice. Brazil is nice. Britney, Mariah, Shania, Celine, they all want to come to Brazil.
I want to go to Brazil so bad. I really want to go to Brazil. What's it called? Oh, Finisher. This song is also, I listen to this at the gym. This is like a hype song. Hold on.
You want to start a
Where's the good verse?
your throne? The fact that you would, now that got me wrong.
I'm gonna fuck your ass up for cheating.
How white takes my name, stay on your lips, I stay on me when I'm moving my hips. Obsessed with comparison, what's my aesthetic? Shitting on bitches, put that on Reddit. This is a course and I'm never crashing. I'm swerving on these hoes like a Martin ass and exhausted. Should I give you a break? How much horsepower can you take? Swarovski and Belich inside a Maserati dressed down. To my Giuseppe Zanotti, I got all the kids screaming that they want to live, but first, I have some thanks to give. Thanks to all my true fans for showing me love.
This part is so
I was
funny.
able to even do this, you know, Zach, Claire, you know, Cindy, the Bricks, all of you. I'm about to straight shit on these bitches now. Just letting you know. Level your pussy up, if you're feeling con. Level your pussy up, so you'll get one. Level your pussy up, if you're feeling con. Level your pussy up, so you'll get one.
It's so good. It's so good. What was the other one? Purse first. I get at cat boom, you walk into the room, cack. I get that stuck in my head so often. Yep.
It is a known fact that a woman do carry an evening bag at dinner time. You see it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You see it on Real Housewives of Potomac. You even see it on Little Women LA. I don't know why you all gagging. Purse first. Walk into the room, purse first. Purse first. Walk into the room, purse first. Ow, purse first. Listen to the first verse of purse first. Purse first. Purse first.
Hold on.
Cack,
Oh, here it is.
to the room. Cack, boom, you walk into the room. Cack. Pick it back up, then you fall on your back. Act to the cack, boom. Shaka, cack. Shawam, boom, shaka. Make sure you don't stop. Bring it back up and then death drop. Purse first.
So good. Hold on. Alright, we'll do Evie's. I know Evie's whole arc on Vegas review was making music, so I haven't really listened to it though. Is this the one with?
So it's time to get it in. I grab my piggy bank and call a couple friends. The dollar store's the only place I find my zen. Cause flashing ain't worth cashing more than 99 cents. They got candy and ice cream, nice interior lighting. They got drapes and they've got tape to tuck my dick for your liking. I grab crafty shit and kitty toys and coloring books to help me find my inspiration for these dollar store looks. Snatch your dude and I'll do. I'm a dollar store crook.
It's good. It's good.
Keep 'em whipping all them deals up like a dollar store cook. I found some knockoff gas and guess how many dollars it took.
Hold on.
There is no one who can cut you with their tongue like a drag queen. The queens know how to read you
What
like
the fuck is this?
plain brown box.
Please say talent, please say talent, please say talent.
Okay, never mind. Any other songs? Ding Dong, of course. Good night, good night. It's so good. It's so good. All right. I'll play this one last song as I close out. I used to listen to this song religiously. Okay. It's loud. Okay. This was fun, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a really good time. I appreciate all of you guys coming out. Genuinely, like, last stream I had like consistently like 70 viewers, and now this one I'm at like at least a consistent like 100. That's fucking crazy. So thank you guys so much. Working hard on some videos. I want to stream as much as possible, but obviously I have a roommate and I want to give him the luxury of being in the room, but he's very open to like letting me stream and all that. So I'll do another stream again soon. Probably gonna try to do one once a week, but as school gets crazier, you never know. So thanks again for coming out. I'll definitely do that Drag Race cast song ranking soon, and yeah, it's been a really fun time. So yeah, with that, I think I'm gonna take off. So I will see you guys soon. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.